Hello. Good morning.
Ayan, good morning, Kuya Nikki.
Good morning, bro. Kumusta?
Ayos naman.
Ah,
Jet lag pa konti, pero okay lang.
kumusta ang US? By
Ayos
the way,
naman.
good morning sa lahat ng viewers natin. Lalo na nasa Pilipinas. Good morning sa inyong lahat.
Good
Good evening
morning,
pala.
good morning, good evening, good afternoon sa lahat
Yes.
ng viewers
Another
natin.
Friday. Last day of the week again. Dito, weather check
Start
pa
of the
kayo.
month. Yep, and it's a start of the month.
Yeah, happy April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Yes, happy April Fool's Day,
Di ba
pero
joke? Ayun.
wala pong kalokohan sa presentation natin today.
Today po, or very lucky na positive yung ano namin dito. Pero projected mag-snow. Hindi ko ba alam kung bakit sabi nila spring na, pero we're expected to have a snow today. 85%. 1
Oh,
degree
wow.
feels like -3 today. Here in
Oh.
Ontario, specifically in Niagara Falls. Ben bro, kumusta yung weather natin dyan?
Dito, according to my phone, it says -2. So hopefully it improves more in the coming hours.
Yeah, kasi kami din nung dumating kami 2016 May, medyo malamig pa rin. Kumbaga wala nang snow pero malamig. Sa May na yun,
Yeah, may konting ano pa, yung tail end nung winter. Pero
Yes.
hopefully okay na siya after.
Yeah. So we would like to invite our viewers kung pwede niyo i-share yung live stream na to kasi this is very informative din. And
Yeah.
alam mo namang hindi naman obvious kung sino yung bisita namin ngayon. Actually,
Delikado.
yung Niagara College Toronto natin na bisita. She is not a newbie. Regular na po natin siyang and she always have special natin. Palagi siya may dalang special promotion for
Yes.
Niagara College Toronto, no.
Yes.
And without further ado, let's just start this one kasi alam ko excited na rin siya, no. So help me welcome Miss Maria Papa. Ayan.
Yan.
Hi naman. Hello. Hello, Nick.
Yeah.
Hello, Good morning po sa
Hello
lahat ng nasa
po.
and good evening sa lahat ng nasa Philippines.
Good evening
Yun.
po
Kumusta naman
dyan.
yung buhay natin dyan, Miss May? Alam ko you're a busy person kasi palagi lang
Ah,
kitang nakikita sa airport eh. Sabi ko, sa airport natin nakatira si Miss May.
yeah, very busy tayo ngayon because nag-start na tayo ng face-to-face dito sa Philippines, which is a good thing, no? After this, how many years of pandemic, all virtual lang tayo, webinar. So this is the time na, ito na, pwede na tayong mag-face-to-face. But of course, with precautions pa rin, we still need to follow the protocols. But yeah, it's a very good change, no, na hindi na tayo puro webinar na lang and virtual.
Parang ang nangangampanya si Miss May pag sinusunod ako, sabi ko, hala, kada different parts of the Philippines na, kung saan-saan na. Grabe, galing.
University na, nakakatuwa din kasi talagang yung mga ating mga kababayan here is talagang nag-e-effort na rin sila to come sa ating mga face-to-face event. So, I think talagang na-board na rin sila. No? At the same time, they really want to know this amazing opportunity to becoming an international student. That's one thing.
Oh, of course, definitely. It changes the lives of people talaga.
Yeah, surprisingly, sabi ko nga nung COVID nga po, di ba? Sabi expected natin konti lang yung mag-apply. But the numbers went double or triple yung mga gustong
Yeah.
pumunta sa Canada. And what more ngayon na kung it's back to normal, di ba? And they saw what, the effect of COVID, no? Especially sa Pilipinas and how the government also did react on the COVID protocol. Kaya ang daming changes eh. Minsan, ano ba yun? ECQ, GCQ.
MCQ. Tama ba? Hindi, ang dami yun eh.
Yeah. So, it was like, ano natin yun eh, a lesson learned from everyone na in a sudden, kayang magbago yung buhay natin. No?
Yes.
Within a snap, talagang hindi natin alam yung panahon. So, let's just take advantage of it na lang. You only live once. Kaya, punta na kayo dito sa Canada with Niagara College, Toronto.
Yes, tama.
So, maganda sa Niagara College, Toronto, bro. Like I said, pinaka-the best kasi yung location nila. Andun kami ni Kuya Mikmik mismo. Nasa heart siya ng Toronto, pinaka-malapit sa Jollibee.
I think the only school na talagang could claim na sa gitna ng Toronto. Kaya
Yes.
Niagara College, Toronto.
Gusto ko doon, malapit.
Siguro natatawa sila dun sa Jollibee, ano. Ako dati, nung first time I was abroad, of course, first year, second year, hindi mo mamimiss eh. So, hindi nila maintindihan niya bakit very ano sila sa Jollibee. But if you're living abroad for years, more than 5 years, up to 10 years na, it's a big thing, lalo kung bago lang, no? Kasi yung mga Jollibee sa Canada, understand, bago yan. Hindi yan, kumbaga, andyan na matagal na. Even sa UK, it was just recently na nagkaroon ng Jollibee. Unfortunately, when I was in the UK, walang Jollibee at all.
Mahirap din minsan na yung nakagisnan mo biglang nawala sa environment mo. So,
comfort kasi natin. Yan yung parang McDonald's natin eh. Kung may bata pa tayo, pag sinabing Jollibee, ihinto ka sa pag-iyak eh. Diba? So, even yung mga, nandito kami sa Niagara Falls, no? Even yung mga estudyante dito, pag may pupunta sa Mississaugan area, pasabay naman kami. Kahit na magbayad ka ng 20, 30 extra, basta lang may, makuha na lang yung chicken lang ng chicken, spaghetti, at saka yung apple pie. Apple pie ba yun? Mango pie.
Peach mango pie, tapos
Peach
meron
mango
na lang
pie,
ngayon nung banana langka.
Diba?
Updated talaga no?
Updated, no? Mukhang suki, tapos kayo sa Calgary,
Lapit lang sa 10 minutes lang sa bahay.
Hindi kasi alam ng mga nasa Toronto na may Jollibee na mismo, malapit na malapit sa school. Siguro 10 minutes walk lang. Ang pinaka-the best.
So, yung mga nag-work, it's all Pinoy or may ibang lahi?
Pinoy at saka ibang lahi. Hindi kasi
majority Pinoy, pero may ibang lahi
hindi
din.
kasi pwedeng ditong puro isang race lang sa isang
Totoo. Correct. At saka syempre may mga ibang lahi din na gusto to try it. So,
yes. Marami ng very diverse na yung customer base.
Yeah. Nakakatuwa kasi pumunta ka ng Jollibee, makita ka ng syempre white na nasa cashier, yung black people nasa cashier, alam mo yun, even sa drive-thru makikita mo ibang lahi, pero alam mo yun, they're loving they're embracing the Filipino culture, lalo na the way tinitrain sila how to greet the customer. Di ba yung say, happy, kumusta po, welcome to Jollibee. Yung mga ganun kasi I work in Jollibee kasi.
Ay,
Kaya yun yung first job during college time. So yun, Miss May, wag na nating pahinga kasi alam ko marami kang surprise para sa mga estudyante.
Wow, exciting.
You can start sharing your screen.
okay then. Let me start.
Sige, the floor is yours. So everyone, we would like to invite again to please share this live stream para po marami kayong information na makuha. Like I said, yung Niagara College Toronto is one of the best and the most affordable school here in Toronto area.
And maybe the only school na talagang nasa Toronto
Yes.
downtown.
Saka parang hindi siya school nga parang siyang office. Kasi nasa downtown nga
Para
siya.
siyang yung mga sa atin, Kuya Nikki, mga professional schools.
Ayan. Kita ba siya, Nick? Okay na?
Yes.
Yes.
I-play mo siya. Yan, tapos you can share your your camera camera mo.
Wait lang, 1 minute. Medyo
Yun.
na-lost ako ng konti.
Pero ito yung kasi live kasi kami.
Wait lang. Nawala ang aking camera. Wait, 1 minute.
Yan.
Ayan.
And then
Ayun. Okay na ba?
Yes.
Yes.
The floor is yours.
Alright. Okay, so let's start. So this morning or this evening in the Philippines, I'm going to discuss to you about Niagara College Toronto programs, why study with Niagara College Toronto, why Canada, why Toronto, admission requirements and application process, student services, career support, housing or accommodation, and of course, after the presentation, then you can ask your questions. Nick, sorry, I'm hearing a background song. I'm really sorry. Okay. And then, of course, probably most of you or some of you heard about Niagara College already. Niagara College is one of the most established public college in Ontario, Canada, marketed to the Philippines for years already. Ang main campus natin is the Welland campus, and then we have Niagara on the Lake. But this evening or this morning in Canada, I'm just only going to discuss to you this in partnership with the Toronto School of Management, Niagara College Toronto campus. As an international student, of course, after you finish your program or your study, you're going to get Niagara College credential, and we are a public college. So all the programs that we are offering will give you an eligibility to apply for a post-graduation work permit or the PGWP. Okay, so Toronto is one of the largest city in Canada. So this is the center for business, culture, tourism. So the programs that we are offering is of course tailored to the location. Ito yung mga program wherein kapag nakagraduate kayo, this is a very practical program na madali kayong makakahanap ng trabaho. It's a very good qualification. These are the most sought programs now in the city of Toronto. Now we have two categories of the program. We have undergraduate diploma. Under this, we have business general, we have business accounting, business sales and marketing, and we have computer programming. On the postgrad cert program, we have international business management, human resources management, and we have hospitality and tourism management. Okay, so why you should study in Niagara College, Toronto? Ano yung advantage? I know there's a lot of colleges, probably universities na nakamarket ngayon sa Philippines. But let me tell you why you should study with Niagara College, Toronto campus. Unang-una, as an international student, palagi, lalo na kung first time ninyo nag-a-attend ng mga webinar and you're not expecting that you're going to study, ang nasa isip ka agad natin is job opportunities, correct? Bakit daw hindi na lang trabaho? Or bakit kailangan pang mag-aral? Yung mga ganyan tayong question lagi. And then kung alam mo na, okay, you can be a student naman and it's going to be a very good path to come to Canada, for example, and at the same time getting the Canadian qualification and then getting a better job opportunities once you are in Canada. So aware kayo that you're gonna be able to work. So ang lagi ninyong hinahanap is job opportunities pa din. Of course, given na yung study natin, and you're very much eligible to work as an international student, you have your working rights. So, kung yun ang kailangan mo, dapat practical ka and you should check yung location ng school kung saan ka mag-aaral. Parang sa business yan or sa real estate. Location, 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 it matters. So dapat ganun kayo mag-isip, very logical kayo, at iisipin ninyo yung magiging potential circumstances ninyo once you are in Canada. So in that sense, malaki ang advantage if you're going to study in Niagara College Toronto campus because nasa center kami ng Toronto. Again, ang Toronto is one of the largest city in Canada. Ito ang center ng business, ng hospitality, ng tourism. Pinakamalaking tourism industry and hospitality in Canada is in the city of Toronto. So what does it mean? Marami pong trabaho. Maraming job opportunities, which is kailangan ninyo yan, especially if you're going to be a working student, makakatulong para kahit pa paano, masustain ninyo yung living ninyo as an international student. You don't want to be in a position that you didn't think about this kind of things. No, okay lang yan. But once you are in Canada, then reality will hit you and eto na. Wala pa lang masyadong trabaho dun sa location kung saan kayo nag-apply. And plus pandemic, we are still in the pandemic. So medyo mas lalong kukonte and it's not going to work out with you and magta-transfer din kayo ng eskwelahan. So why go to the hassle, no? Kung dito pa lang sa Pilipinas, this is very predictable na. Pwede na ninyong i-assess kaagad by simply choosing the right location of the school kung saan kayo mag-aaral. And then, maganda rin po ang transportation sa city ng Toronto. So, lahat ng means of transportation is you can have it there. Kasama na dyan yung ating subway train and yung ating buses, which is 24 hours. Ano naman ang connection ng ating transportation? So, malaki din because ang inyong scenario as an international student, part-time jobs again, and palipat-lipat kayo ng trabaho. So, kung hindi maganda ang transportation, then how are you going to maximize your job opportunities and paano magiging effective yung schedule mo ng pag-work at the same time kung hindi ka naman makakalipat ka agad from one place to another. And then, ang service ng buses is 24 hours. So, marami din kayong makukuhang mga part-time jobs at night. At the same time, makakauwi rin kayo ng safe sa inyong mga accommodation in Canada. Now, ang ating facilities is of course, this is a very good facilities that we have. Ang ating building is 35,000 square feet ang space and then meron tayong mga newly renovated classroom, computer lab, state-of-the-art auditorium, student lounge, student run cafe, and many more. And of course, we have world-class student services and career support. Malaki po ang matutulong sa inyo in terms of preparation at sa inyong paghahanap ng trabaho once you are in Canada. I-discuss ko later yan. So, why Niagara College Toronto? Again, another thing that you should check is the reputation of the school. So, dapat alam nyo rin kung maganda ang reputation ng school kung saan kayo mag-aaral because that is important. Then, at you must study in a public college in Canada like Niagara College because mas marami kayong benefit. That's one thing. And lahat ng program, kahit ano pong i-apply ninyong program, whether it is a business program, IT program, health-related, not health-related program, 1 year man yan, 2 years, 3 years, doesn't matter. You will have the eligibility to apply for a post-graduation work permit. And ang Niagara College po is in top 10 Canadian Research College for 6 years in a row and number 1 in 2019. Mataas din ang employability. Once they see that na-graduate kayo sa Niagara College, then there's always a high chance or high possibility that they are going to hire you. In terms of student satisfaction, I'm very proud to say that we are ranked number 1 college in student satisfaction for 8 consecutive years, a leader among 24 other colleges in Ontario, Canada. Why Canada? Ito yung isa sa gustong-gusto ko laging dinidiscuss in my webinar because lagi ko rin ina-advise, I want you to check. You should check other countries. Dapat lang. Okay? Because paano ninyo mako-compare or paano ninyo malalaman that this is the best country, that this is the best option for you kung hindi naman lang kayo nag-research, hindi man lang kayo nag-check at hindi kayo nagkaroon ng comparison. And I'm very confident that Canada is the best country. I'm not saying this because I'm working in a Canadian school, of course, but because Canada is, kung napansin ninyo na nagkaroon tayo ngayon ng pandemic, dito pa lang makikita na ninyo that during the heights of the pandemic, most of the country for international study nagsara lahat. and ang Canada lang po ang nanatiling bukas. Kung walang Canada, then paano ang industry natin? Paano ang mga international student who wants to study and abroad? So ang Canada po is very much open, and why is that? Because magaling ang government. So they were able to control this pandemic. Otherwise, sarado rin sila. So if you're going to take that on note, makikita ninyo pa lang in that sense that, okay, mas magiging maganda ang future ko sa country na ganito. Okay? And ang Canada po is consistently ranked as one of the best countries in the world and is currently the #1 best country for quality of life. So as an international student, then if you're going to have this opportunity to be coming, to come to Canada to study, work, live in Canada, then you're going to have outstanding quality of education, affordable po ang tuition fees and cost of living compared to other countries, and ang makukuha mong qualification, it is going to be internationally recognized qualification, meaning to say whatever you decide in the future, if you want to work in the USA, in the UK, other parts of the world, then magagamit mo yung education mo sa Canada. And ang pinaka-importante sa lahat yung safety natin. And Canada is considered as one of the safest country in the world. And you're very lucky to know this amazing opportunity to becoming an international student to Canada. Why? Because Canada is a land of possibilities. Canada is just one of the very few countries po sa buong mundo na nag-o-offer ng direct opportunity sa mga international student through the post-graduation work permit. So, hindi po lahat ng country nag-o-offer nito. Okay, don't get me wrong. This is based on facts and everything. If you're going to study it in other country, yes, I'm not saying they don't have a post-graduation work permit, of course, but what I'm trying to say here is direct opportunity, okay? So sa Canada, ang kailangan nyo lang tandaan should be a public college or university. Kahit anong program ulit ang i-apply ninyo, and doesn't matter 1 year, 2 years yan, then you'll have the eligibility to apply for a post-graduation work permit. Other country po, okay, assessment pa lang, mahirap na. Ibig sabihin, pag nag-apply kayo for a certain program, it should be based on your educational background and your work experience. Now, paano ngayon kung yung gusto mong i-apply na program is hindi ka qualified because dun lang nag-base ang assessment sa iyong education and work experience, which is very common kasi yung mga under na program nila na may eligibility para sa work permit, it's called under the trade courses, which is mga skilled work afterwards. So, hindi ka mabibigyan kaagad ng ganong direct na opportunity to have a work permit after the study because probably you'll just get a business program or probably a leadership and management program. So what happens? Mag-aaral ka for 1 year, you're gonna spend, let's say, $16,000-$17, and then sayang yung pera, sayang yung time na pinag-aral mo, and then you're going to shift again to a program na merong eligibility sa work permit at hindi pa rin direct. Medyo maligoy pa rin. You should check that at dapat pag-aralan ninyong mabuti because ang other country, wala at all na post-graduation work permit. Now, I hope na-realize ninyo that Canada is a very good option for you as an international student. Hindi na po kayo pahihirapan pa. Okay, so why Toronto? Let me talk more about Toronto since ang location ng school natin is specifically in downtown Toronto. So Toronto is one of the most multicultural cities in the world. Very diverse with 250 nationalities studying, working, and living in it. So, maraming iba't ibang lahi. In that sense, marami ring mga kababayan natin Pinoy, sabi nga nila, like Kuya Mikmik and Kuya Nikki, kumbaga kung saan ang marami lagi ang mga Pinoy sa iba't ibang part ng mundo. And they can probably help you in some ways, recommend you to part-time jobs or sa mas murang mga accommodation. So, hindi kayo masyadong mahihirapang mag-adjust. And then, this is the perfect location for you if you're going to study in Niagara College, Toronto campus. Why? Because why? You are in the process of doing your international study. Since maraming job opportunity, then you're gonna be able to maximize it. At hindi masyadong magiging hassle sa inyo yan. And probably can help you to sustain your living as an international student. Basta gawin nyo lang ng tama. Now, if you're in your second year, for example, nag-1 year study ka, in your second year, you're naka-work permit ka na or under ka na ng PGWP, then you don't need to move out pa into another city just to get a better opportunity because everything, again, is here in the city of Toronto. Wala na kayong hahanapin pa. So what I'm trying to say is you're going to start your journey as an international student here by studying in Niagara College, Toronto, and you're going to achieve your goal here na hindi kayo masyadong mahahassle. So marami rin po kayong pwedeng gawin sa city ng Toronto. Toronto is full to the brim of shopping centers, museum, galleries, restaurant, parks, and theaters. So mas sobra kayong mag-i-enjoy at the same time. Kailangan nyo rin yan. Hindi lang naman kayo magtatrabaho or mag-aaral lang lahat sa buong taon or buong linggo. You should at least give yourselves a one day off to enjoy, relax, to recharge yourself, and that could be one of the best experience that you could have in your life na ma-achieve ninyo yung goal ninyo as an international student at the same time nag-enjoy pa po kayo. Okay, now let's talk about the program. So, ang unang category is Undergraduate Diploma. Eligibility sa lahat ng undergraduate diploma natin. Dapat kung kayo ay high school graduate sa old curriculum here in the Philippines, we are requiring you to have additional 2 years study on top of it. Pwede yan na associate degree or vocational program equivalent to 2 years or undergraduate kayo ng bachelor must be completed ang second year college at least. And then kung K-12, yes, of course, you can take this program. This is for 2 years. Ang intakes natin o yung simula ng class natin sa Canada, sa lahat ng program, 3 times a year tayo. We have winter or the January intake. We have spring or the May intake. And we have the fall or the September intake. Ang tuition fee for one semester is 16,175.20. But we're not requiring you to pay in 1 year kaagad. You can just pay half, yung 50% or 16,000 or sorry, 8,000 plus Canadian dollar. But I have a very good news to everyone. If you really decided to enroll Niagara College, Toronto, you can just pay 3,000 Canadian dollar. So yung 3,000 na yan, you can apply for a visa na, but you have to pay yung remaining balance 8,000 once you get your visa because hindi kayo makaka-start ng class. At least 3 weeks or 1 month before the start of the class. And then if you're going to apply to the school, if you're going to ask me, kailangan bang bayaran ka agad ng deposit na 3,000 or yung half ng 1 year, which is 8,000, then the answer is no. You just need to, kailangan nyo lang provide yung ating admission or emit yung ating admission requirements. Of course, you should apply through Sun-Cor. They are one of our trusted partner. And then we are going to give you the letter of acceptance for free. Supposed to be ang letter of acceptance is 100 Canadian dollar. But yes, since nag-apply kayo through Sun-Cor, which is one of our trusted partner, then i-waive na po natin yung 100 CAD na application fee. Okay, so libre. But kailangan responsible tayo. So, kasi ngayon na nangyayari, ang mga international student parang nagsha-shopping ng eskwelahan, no? Porque libre ang ating LOA, then apply. So, responsible din tayo dapat. Before you start, pag-isipan yung mabuti kung ready kayo or not, and kung eto na ba talaga ang gusto ninyo, because nasasayang din yung effort ng mga agents natin like Sun-Cor at yung effort ng admission natin. May mga estudyante pa na dapat talagang desidido na nawawalan po ng seats because we thought that the students who got the LOA is magtutuloy sa ating school. And then second one is business accounting. So it's basically the same. Same din lang po tayo ng admission requirements dito. And then, ng eligibility. This is for 2 years. Then ang intakes natin is 3 times a year din. Ang tuition fee natin is the same, 16,206.90 in a year. And on this one, pwedeng half lang po ang babayaran ninyo or 3,000 Canadian dollar. Yes, you heard me right. 3,000 is pwede na tayo na makapag-apply ng ating visa. But again, you have to pay the remaining balance sa ating 8,000, which is 5,000 CAD once you get the visa. School policy po yan, hindi kayo makaka-start ng hindi bayad at least ang 50% ng 1 year. Remaining balance, you can pay in installment once you are in Canada. So, ang business accounting is a very good program po. Pag nakagraduate kayo, imagine niyo 2 years na study lang. You can be a junior intermediate cost accountant kaagad. You can be an accountant in public accounting, a junior or intermediate general accountant, a financial analyst, and so on. And then this is the program outline. Third one is sales and marketing. It's the same. This is for 2 years. Same din ang eligibility. 3 times a year din ang intakes, January, May, and September. Same tuition fee. Again, you can pay 8,000 lang na deposit or 3,000 CAD to apply for a visa. And this is the program outline. If you want the detailed information about the program, you can check on our website, niagaracollegetoronto.ca din po. Okay, kasi again, I can only briefly discuss everything para marami tayong time mamaya sa ating Q&A. And then the third one is computer programming. So ito is the same din ng eligibility, kagaya dun sa tatlong nauna nating program. That is for 2 years. Ang intake natin is 3 times a year din. Tuition fee is 16,000, the same. Pwede kalahati 8,000 or 3,000. It is a very good program din, napaka-in-demand at mataas po. Halos lahat po ng program namin ipinili talaga ito. Very limited siya, pero tailored again sa location at pinili yung mga very in-demand na madali kayong makakahanap ng work at the same time mataas po ang salary ninyo. Kagaya nito, you can apply kaagad as a database developer, as e-commerce developer, as a project manager, as a software engineer, a web developer, and so on. This is the program outline. So, ang sunod na category ng program is yung ating postgrad cert. Ang una natin is International Business Management. So, ang eligibility, pag mga postgrad cert program, dapat meron kayong bachelor degree dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. And then, kung kayo ay may business degree or any other degree, again, ang pinakamadaling apply sa business program, lalo na kung very contrasting ang background ninyo, paiba-iba kayo ng work experience. Then, pagka-graduate, maganda rin ang career opportunities. Pwede agad kayong maging manager, can work as an import or export manager, as an international banker, as a custom broker, and so on. Pwede rin po ng 8,000 lang or 3,000 na deposit para po makapag-apply na po kayo ng visa. Second one is Human Resources Management. So in this one, you should have a bachelor degree in Human Resources or any other related degree, psychology graduate kayo, or meron kayong experience sa industry. And this is for 1 year then, same intakes 3 times a year. And then you can only pay half ng 17,000 or 8,000 plus CAD or 3,000 din lang po na deposit. Isa rin po ito sa pinakamagandang program. And it comes with internship or parang co-op na 300 hours, part siya ng program. At napakataas din ang salary kapag nagkaroon kayo ng qualification sa human resources. So this is the program outline. And then, ang third natin is hospitality and tourism. So, isa rin ito sa pinaka-in-demand na program. Why? Because, kagaya ng nasabi ko kanina, ang city ng Toronto po, ang pinakamalaki, ang hospitality and tourism industry sa buong Canada. So, natural, ito ang in-demand na program. Lahat ng mga malalaking colleges like Niagara College in Ontario, Canada, or in Toronto ay meron pong hospitality program. Hindi po ito nawawala. Nandito ang malalaking hotels and restaurant. That's why ito ay isang sa napakagandang qualification. So if you have a bachelor degree in hospitality and tourism, any other related degree, or meron kayong work experience in the industry, then you can apply for this program. 1 year din siya, 3 times a year din ang intakes, and tuition fee kalahati is 8,000 plus, or you can only pay 3,000 Canadian dollar. So this is the program outline. Admission requirements, very simple kung kayo ay high school graduate at sa old curriculum, then sa undergraduate diploma kayo. But again, we need a 2-year study on top of the high school qualification sa old curriculum. So meron kayo dapat ma-provide na high school diploma, Form 137, and yung inyong 2-year study na transcript. Now, if K-12 kayo, then you just add your Form 137, K-12 TOR and K-12 Diploma and a scanned copy of your passport. Kung postgrad cert ang a-applyan na program, then you just need to provide your college credential. No need na ng high school, no? Kailangan lang natin ng college TOR, diploma, and a scanned copy of your passport. Pagdating sa proof of English proficiency test like IELTS, PTE, Duolingo, so good news to everyone. Wait po, sa mga Filipino students, we don't require any of the proof of English proficiency test. Even yung MOI or yung English certificate, no need na. A scholarship. So how does the scholarship works? Ito yung mga scholarship na binibigay natin. Ang applicable sa atin is what we call Southeast Asia Scholarship. On this one, this is 2,000 Canadian dollars. So how does it work? Now, dahil nag-attend kayo ng ating webinar tonight with the Kuyas, bibigay kaagad namin sa inyo yung 2,000 Canadian dollar plus 500 additional scholarship if you're going to pay your 1-year tuition fee in full. Deducted ka agad yan. Now, if you're going to pay per semester, so chop-chop din ang scholarship. First payment, kalahati ng 1 taon, bawas ang 1,000. Pag nagbayad na ng second semester, once you're in Canada, then ililess na natin yung another 1,000 Canadian dollar. These are the student services that we are providing. So, ang ating career services support is a very good support because the moment you start your programs in Niagara College, Toronto, we help our student kaagad in terms of preparation. And what is that? Personal branding, career development workshop, resume writing, pati interview, pa-practicing kayo how to answer interview, and we will support you through the job application process. We will link you to all the networking events, sa lahat ng mga career fairs, sa lahat ng mga job opportunities, and internship, and this is 100% for free service po ng school sa inyo. Okay, working and earning in the city of Toronto as of January 1, 2022 is 15 Canadian dollar per hour. Could be 16, 17, depende sa makukuha ninyong part-time job. So since we're in a very good location, so natural, maraming job opportunities, so you can maximize your job opportunity as an international student. And we have ready companies na rin here sa screen natin. We are in partnership with them where you can apply na rin kaagad ng job. Housing. So ito sa pinaka palagi na concern ng mga international students. So paano nga naman kung wala kayong kakilala or lalo kung walang kamag-anak sa Toronto, saan titira, no? So etong maganda because we are providing this kind of service sa ating mga estudyante. So hindi na kayo kailangan mag-worry pa. You apply once you get your visa. Just go to our website. Under housing, we have two options for you. We are in partnership with Forstay Canada and Casa Toronto, which is two of the largest accommodation site in Canada. Para siyang Airbnb, pwede na po kayong mamili. Depende sa kaya ng budget ninyo, of course, and location, and ano bang klase ng type ng accommodation ang kailangan ninyo. Ito yung estimated cost of living in the city of Toronto. Okay, so ang ating payment options sa ating tuition fee payment can pay via credit card, direct debit. Ang nag-work lang po is USA card. You can do wire transfer. Kung dito sa Pinas, ito yung pinaka-common natin na payment. Ibig sabihin, bank to bank, ito you go to the bank. But lahat po ng payment natin, it will be generated online. Meron tayong online payment. Dito lang pwedeng kumuha kung bank to bank din ng reference. Nakalagay sa letter of acceptance. Once you get yung link natin for the payment portal, and you need to confirm, of course, your letter of acceptance once you get it. That's very important to be able to create or log in to your MyNC or the student portal. Now, paano nag-work yung ating PGWP? You study a one-year program, then you're going to be eligible to have another 1 year then na PGWP. Undergraduate, of course, you're required to study 2 years. So it could be up to 3 years na PGWP. And then if kailangan nyo ng time and you want to extend your study, that is very possible. We call it 1 plus 1. Just add another 1 year. So in that sense, naging 2 years na yung length ng study, then it will give you up to 3 years na rin na PGWP. So this is the end of my presentation. Let's go back with the Kuyas.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Thank you very much, Ms. May. Ayun. So, ano pa masabi nyo? Lahat nasabi na ni Ms. May na the perfect yung Niagara College Toronto. Actually, they just opened last year. Right, Ms. May?
Yeah, last year.
They brought Niagara College in Toronto. So, wag po kayo malito. Meron po rin pong Niagara College dito sa main campus kung nasaan ako nakatira. Dito po yan sa Niagara Falls at saka sa On the Lake at saka sa Welland, no. But this school, this is you will get a Niagara College diploma in Toronto. No?
While studying in Toronto, yes. So
And it's campus of Niagara College po. So parang dito sa atin, may iba't iba tayong campuses. Okay, for example, meron tayong UP Diliman, meron tayong UP Los Baños, UP Manila. Parang ganun lang siya. So meron tayong Niagara on the Lake campus, we have the Welland campus, and the one I discussed to you this evening specifically only is the Toronto campus.
And
yes.
Ang ano lang nito, ang advantage talaga ng school na to is the location. Nobody beats the location of Niagara College Toronto.
Location and cost siguro, pati yung cost.
Yeah, kasi yung accessibility, nasa tapat lang ng campus yung train station, yung subway station. Alam
Saka
mo yun?
yung downtown core, as in literal na nasa sentro ng Toronto siya. So,
Yes. So job opportunities while you are studying and after you study, and also with your, if you have a partner as an open work permit, there will be a lot of job opportunities. No? And sabi ko nga, parang nasa Makati or BGC ka.
yes.
Comparable sa Pilipinas. So, nasan ba yung mga high-paying job, mga office jobs? Nandito sa Toronto area.
So,
And the good thing with Niagara College Toronto, nakafocus lang sila sa mga programs na in demand. No, hindi sila nag-focus ng basta lang maka-offer ng programs. So as you can see on the screen, ito yung mga programs nila. So meron tayong Business General na 2 years, Business Accounting na 2 year, 2 years, Business Sales and Marketing na 2 years, Computer Programming na 2 years. So when you say undergraduate diploma, at least nakapag high school, nakapag second year college po kayo. No? You can eligible to get those programs. So dito naman tayo sa graduate certificate. Ito yung Hospitality and Tourism Management na 1 year, Human Resource Management na 1 year din, International Business Management na 1 year din. So this program, our graduate certificate, only means that you need to have a degree before that you can take this program. And the good thing with this one, Miss May, sa graduate certificate, if they're gonna take 1+1, can they avail the first year, the 2,000 scholarship for the first program, and then if they wanted to add another program, can they still avail another $2,000 discount?
Sa pag 1+1? Say it again. Sorry, medyo nawala ako doon.
Pag 1+1, for example, nagkuha ako ng International Business Management na 1 year.
Yeah.
So I can avail the 2,000 scholarship, right? And
Yeah.
I wanted to add another one, which is the Business Human Resource na 1 year din.
Yeah, of course you can. Yung lang mga 2 years ang hindi. Of course, kasi one time lang ang ating scholarship. So technically, you can because you have another program. Kasi nag-apply ka ng panibagong program, di ba? It's a different program, a different set of scholarship.
Yes.
Now, if you're going to apply yung ating diretso kaagad na 2 years na program, then applicable lang siya one time.
Yes. So there you go. Still,
grabe,
2,000. And even if you will pay the first year, which is that will help your application, stronger.
At tuwang pa yung mga student connect because ngayon, yung mga September natin, nag-apply na sila for sa kanilang second year program. And they got it na, yung 2,000. So, ang applicable na scholarship na sa kanila is yung for onshore student, what we call student already in Canada. So, another 2,000 Canadian dollar yan.
Yeah. And if they pay the full year, that's going to be additional 500
500,
so 2,500 Canadian. Plus, as you all know, with Sun-Cor, for September 2022 intake, kahit kumuha lang kayo ng LOA sa Sun-Cor or kumuha ka ng visa services with Sun-Cor, but you will get a cashback of 500 Canadian dollars. No? So that's for September 2022. And Miss May, meron din ako share sa iyo na ang dami kasi nating mga students na nasa private college. No?
Yes.
I'm happy that yung Niagara College Toronto is now open even sa May at saka sa September sa mga onshore natin. No?
Open pa.
Sabi namin na you made the wrong decision enrolling to private college. Diba? Kasi actually, totoo to, maraming nangyayaring ganito. Kasi nga, they were falsely informed or misled by other agency na punta kayo dito kasi mura. Yun, at the end, mapapamura talaga kayo kasi hindi, si Kuya Mikmik can help us. So, ito yun, let us help you move to a private college like Niagara College Toronto. No, aside from this, kung kukuha kayo ng LOE sa Sun-Cor, yun nga, para mag-move, we will help you with a 500 Canadian dollars cashback din. Yun, for May and September 2022. No, and even sa January 2022, if you came from a private college, just reach out to Sun-Cor and we will help you move to Niagara College Toronto, hassle-free. Kami na bahala mag-apply ng LOA na libre. Meron pa kayong 500 Canadian dollars. Ayun. And like I said, no other agency or immigration agency na gumagawa nito. Kasi kami nga, we wanted to help you. Kasi nga, na-scam na nga kayo sa private. Which is,
Yun
alam
nga.
natin, walang patutunguhan talaga. Less chances. I'm not saying na walang chance, but less chances talaga. No, and ang panlaban kasi ng ibang agencies, may LMIA naman eh. Ito bro, ito naman, nandito si Kuya Mikmik, our resident licensed immigration consultant. Does LMIA job offer guarantee ano bro, a permanent resident status?
Not all the time. I think that's the best way to put it. Not all the time. Kasi yung iba, kahit may LMIA na kung kulang pa din sa points. Malaki kasi yung points pag nakapag-aral eh. There's additional points for studying in Canada. There are additional points for having 2 or more diplomas or certificates or degree. So, between somebody who studied and somebody who didn't, mga around 30 to 50 points kasi yung difference when it comes to the CRS. Isa pang issue kasi, I'm not saying LMIA is bad, pero ang advantage kasi ng PGWP versus LMIA, yung PGWP kasi, kung masungit yung boss mo, lipat ka sa iba bukas, walang problema, walang hahabol sa'yo. Yung LMIA kasi, kung masungit yung boss mo, pero within reason, walang legal technicalities, you're stuck there. So, yun yung isa sa mga differences nun. So, syempre, before you commit to an LMIA, make sure na suitable sa'yo yung work environment mo. Pero, yun nga po, pag gipit na, tiis-tiis tayo.
Yeah. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank din bro yung Niagara College Toronto for accommodating yung mga kababayan nating from private to nakalipat
Yes.
sa
Madami-dami
public
yata yun, Kuya
funding
Nicky.
sa Niagara College Toronto. Kasi nga, yun nga, ang laking pasalamat nila sa atin. Kami naman malaking pasalamat din sa Niagara College Toronto for accommodating.
Yes.
Kasi nga, smooth lang yung transition nila. Wala nang iba-ibang eklabush ng mga
Gusto ko lang itanong kay Kuya Mikmik because I know he's the right person to ask. So, kasi yung parang nagiging, sabihin na natin sa ganyang category ng mga colleges na nakamarket sa Pilipinas is para kasing how they explain it, which is very, heartbreaking because pag sinabi nila sa mga estudyante, okay, dito tayo kasi mura. So, akala ng mga estudyante, nakamura sila, right? Kasi mura naman talaga, wala namang question dyan. But they don't know because how they approach is they will tell you that yun nga, madali na ang opportunity pagdating dyan sa Canada. So, basically, magre-risk sila, they gotta go and enroll in that kind of college, then come to Canada na parang suntok sa buwan. Okay? So, sabihin na natin na gano'n, na they will gamble at they thought na gano'n lang kadali. So, can you say more about it, kagaya din yung sinabi, without being, in the position na may lamiya ka agad, or ano yung nagiging option lang nila kung hindi mag-work sa kanila yung ganung klaseng opportunity?
So, siguro, taking the LMIA possibility, ano ba yung advantage ng isa over the other? May mga ibang estudyante kasi na napakabata. Yung extra points na lang for education kailangan. However, so if you're that type of person na napakabata, ang taas ng English, solid work experience sa atin, kailangan mo na lang ng extra points, it's possible pero not all the time. Another risk kasi sa private, pwede siyang magsara anytime. Tulad nung nabalita sa Quebec yata. Nagsara and tapos 1,500 students left hanging kasi nagsara yung school. Sa mga public DLI, this is very unlikely mangyari naman.
Totoo yun.
Sa private,
So, di ba, parang nagiging option din nila is kung walang ganyang opportunity, they will transfer to a public college then. So, paano kayo nakamura? No? I just want everyone to realize na hindi kayo nakamura at all.
Hindi talaga.
Bukod sa nadoble ang inyong gastos, because yun naman marerefund ang ibinayad nyo sa school na to, walang policy na you can refund because mali pala ang pinasukan ninyo. Second thing, yung length ng study na nasayang sa inyo, na wala kayong PGWP.
Tsaka,
diba?
Just to add, hindi po ganun kadali maghanap ng LMIA job offer. no?
Yes, hindi siya yung kumatok ka lang sa isang company, may LMIA ka na. There's a lot of hesitations from employers as well sa LMIA.
Kasi nga, ano bro yun, they will be subject for audit pag nag-offer sila ng
Kumbaga, they will be exposing themselves the company itself kasi maraming documentos na kailangan. Syempre, maraming sisilipin to prove na legitimate.
may requirement din yun hindi lahat ng companies pwede mag-offer ng LMIA.
Yes,
Certain din.
may certain number of years of operation, gross income, number of employees, and of course, yung urgent need to hire talaga. Isa pa sigurong disadvantage ng private sa public, kung may asawa kayo, wala pong OWP, yung private.
Hindi ma-approve. Yes.
Hindi ma-approve. So that's another thing. Nakakasilaw kasi tulad ng sabi ni Miss Maria, nakakasilaw yung ang mura ng tuition fee. Pero always remember, pag ganun, baka may dahilan bakit. And syempre, kung dun kayo pumatol, huli na yung lahat pagdating nyo dito. Apart from the LMIA kasi, ang pathway nyo na isa ko pang naisip mag-asawa, syempre, hindi naman okay mag-asawa just for the paper.
Paano na yung OWP natin? Paano na yan? Di ba?
Paano na yun?
Yan ang gusto ko sa inyo, to be honest with you, not because I'm with you now and I'm talking to you guys, because you're giving the right advice sa mga student natin. And you're very careful in choosing your partner school in that sense because concerned din kayo sa ating mga international student, ano ba ang magiging outcome. Yung success nila, yung nagmamatter at the end of the day because you yourselves, naging international student kayo. So, genuine yung pagtulong natin sa ating mga international student. Kasi kahit kami dito, if I'm going to talk on my side and I say, okay, bakit ka mag-a-apply sa ganyang eskwelahan? So, parang ang labas niya, naninira ako. Because ako is from a public college. Hindi magiging parang feel nila that I'm really concerned about it, na I'm advising you the right thing, not because public college ako, because this is the right thing to do, na mag-apply kayo sa mga public college because unang-una is yan ang magiging benefit ninyo, yung post-graduation work permit natin, wherein you'll get your points, of course, in your work experience in Canada.
Yes, so yun talaga.
Miss May, we've seen it all.
Yeah.
Tama.
Umiyak.
Dyan yung nakakaalam.
Yun nga, ang lumalapit kay Kuya Mikmik sa amin na, Kuya, hindi namin alam na wala palang PGWP. Ang sabi-sabi is school nag-o-offer ng LMIA, wala pala. Alam mo yun, and nagdamdamin din na gumastos na ng malaki. So pagdating dito, end up na hindi na plano yung PR pathway nila. Kasi ini-encourage nga din namin ni Kuya Mikmik na pag-a-apply pa lang ng study visa, dapat nakaplano na yung pathway niyo for PR. So para pagdating niyo dito, day one pa lang, may game plan na kayong sinusundan. Hindi yung once you're there, doon na kayo magplano, no? Kasi yung oras sobrang bilis. Hindi nga, meron nga tayong kakadating lang ng September last year. Ngayon, graduate na sa 1-year program nila. No? Hindi na, alam mo yun, sobrang bilis.
Mabilis talaga yung panahon habang nag-aaral. Mabilis din maubos yung pera. Kaya dapat ready kayo.
Yeah. Pero yun nga, I really wanted to thank Niagara College Toronto for giving the opportunities sa mga private college nating mga kababayan na nandito. Ang dami na naming natulungan ng mga Filipino na nandito na ngayon sa NCT and they're enjoying their studies. Kasi nga, yung location at saka yung job opportunities, they're like, how many more? Almost more than 1,000 restaurants. No.
Yeah, madami.
All over Toronto. At saka pagbaba mo mismo sa school, pag turn left, turn right ka, ang daming mga establishment. Even sa tapat ng school is a mall. No, may mall sila doon. Now you can work part-time. Yun. At saka, yun nga, yung tourism, ang daming tourist destination sa Toronto. You can also work in sa mga tourist, din nila. And then, aside from dito talaga is yung 2,000 to 2,500.
Yeah, malaking bagay yun.
Not everyone is giving that. No, I can assure you within the 24 colleges in Ontario, and they are the only one who's giving a 2,500 discount. No,
Totoo.
and aside from that, if you will go with Sun-Cor, we can waive the IELTS, so that's $300. We can waive the application fee, that's another $100.
Mm.
Oh. At the same time, mag-guide pa namin kayo kung paano kayo yung permanent residency pathway ninyo. And most of all, kasi sabi nga, ano bang advantage ng Sun-Cor with other agency? First, share namin sa inyo, we came from a student pathway to become a permanent resident then. Second is, nandito kami sa Canada. No? You will feel our presence more once you're here in Canada. Mas marami kaming after-sales customer service namin ni Kuya Mikmik. May
Correct.
matatawagan kayo, no? Matatawagan kayo na, kuya, na ganito, ganito. So we're not just about studies, no? Even we help our kababayan sa business, sa pagkuha ng kotse. Kung makikita niyo, pagkuha ng kotse, pagkuha ng
Yeah.
phone, sa bangko, lahat. We guide
So,
them.
nakikita ko sa wow, very hands-on talaga. Alam mo, sa totoo lang kasi kapag nagkakaroon din ako ng parang consultation, may mga estudyante rin kasi kumukontak sa akin directly sometimes. So parang ang question nila sometimes, paano pagdating namin doon? What's next? Yun ang tanong eh. Hanggang saan ba ang service na ibibigay sa inyo ng mga agents ninyo? Okay, so that's one thing na malaking
Yes.
advantage ng Sun-Cor, kagaya ng sinasabi ni Kuya Nick. Because nandun sila. Iba yun eh, na nandun yung presence nila. They can assist you firsthand. Whatever you need. ID, yun
Yes.
nga, bar, matitirahan, and stuff like that. Hindi kayo mangangapa. Kumbaga, mahirap, lalo na kung first time kayo nag-abroad, kung bata-bata nyo pa. And then, in a foreign country, yan ang mahirap po. Hindi po ganun kadali ang magiging adjustment ninyo kung walang tutulong sa inyo.
Exactly. At saka, we always share our best practices din. At saka yung mga mali namin, sinishare namin para hindi na yun kayo magkamali. No. Dumating kami dito with 2 kids. Si Kuya Mikmik din may 2. Ako din may 2 with a 1-month-old. So, kung nakayanan namin, no, mas makakayanan ninyo. Kasi ngayon, nandito na yung mga kuyas. We will guide you and help you.
Yeah, hindi na kayo nag-iisa.
Ito din, what really separate us from other agencies, kami lang yung agency ang kausap nyo yung may-ari. No? Never kayong maghanap kayo ng agency ang makakausap nyo yung may-ari mismo ng agency. Na hindi natatakot magpakita ng mukha.
Yes.
Kasi nga, you're paying the agency for the consultation of the immigration consultant. Bakit hindi mo nakausap? Diba? So, and they are the only person has the rights to talk about immigration. No, for example, ako, I'm not an immigration consultant, kaya iwas ako about immigration. Ang topic ko is more on schools, programs, what to take. Alam mo yun. But for immigration, I always say that I'm not the right person. Sabi ko sa iba na, parang sa aeroplano lang yun. Ako is a flight stewardess. Thank you, yung piloto. Ang pwede ko is belt lang. Hindi ako pwede ganito. Ayun. So, yun nga, kaya tinayo din namin we also encourage everyone to do DIY, no, para makasave kayo. Kami lang yung immigration agency din na nagpo-push mag-DIY, no. Do it yourself, kaya ginawa namin yung Study Permit Canada DIY page ng group to help our kababayan money. No, kasi sabi nga, walang nakalagay sa immigration website that you need to have a lawyer, agent, or consultant to process it.
Yes, that's true.
Yes. Ang ginagawa lang ng immigration consultant is to prepare all the documents na walang mabutas yung immigration consultant. I mean, na yung immigration sa process ng visa ninyo. No, like for example, make sure na tama yung pag-fill up niyo sa documents, make sure na wala kayong na-miss sa pag-upload. But like I said, kayang-kaya po. Kayang-kaya. Kami mismo ni Kuya Mikmik, nag-DIY lang din kami. Of course, ako, with the help of Kuya Mikmik, siya lang din tumulong. So, pag may question kayo, sabi ko, kung may question kayo, you can always post it sa group namin, and then you can even tag Kuya Mikmik. Kuya Mikmik, can you answer this question? Ayun.
There's a rich wealth of knowledge in the group.
Yes. So, yan, going back tayo sa Niagara College, Toronto, Miss May. May tunay kasi dito, ilang days daw yung processing ng LOA. Pag okay na lahat ng documents.
okay na lahat, we can give you 1 week, maximum tayo ng 2 weeks. Okay, sometimes mas mabilis. Depende yan sa month ng pag-apply or depende yan sa volume ng application that we are receiving. So we cannot say na, okay, we can give you, hindi siya standard, paiba-iba. Pero all I can say, it could be 1 week, maximum tayo ng 2 weeks. Pag medyo na-delay, andyan na si Nick. O wala pa tayong LOA. Follow up naman po. Wala tayong problema dyan.
I guess that's also one of the advantages if you're seeking help from Sun-Cor siguro kasi direct partnership eh. Wala nang tulay-tulay pa.
Yes.
Correct.
So, tanong pala to ni baliktad kasi pangalan niya. Yun nga, is 1 to 2 weeks or earlier, basically, yung LOA.
1 to 2 weeks. Could be 1 week lang. Depende. Maximum 2 weeks.
Yes. Ito naman galing kay Linjo Mercado. Yeah, that's why I'm choosing them too for my daughter and the next, my 2 niece in God's will. So, thank you po. Ayun na, si Miss Linjo.
Ay,
Ayan.
salamat po for the kind words.
Ito kay Miss Marie Danica, Anne-Marie Danica. For clarification lang po, ano po yung pros and cons na mag-take ng 2 years program sa magti-take po ng 1+1 when it comes to PGWP issuance? Thank you po. I think this is for you.
So ako to. Pros and cons ng 1+1 versus 2 years. Kung 1-year program kayo, syempre mas less yung overall financial stability na kailangan nyo pakita. Ang downside nito, pag nag 1+1 kayo, gagastos kayo ng pera for your study permit extension. Pag nag 1+1 kayo, you have to time it right na dapat hindi lalagpas ng 150 days yung gap between the first program's ending and the start of the second program. So, yun lang yung risk na baka madelay kayo or what, hindi gumana yung 1+1 equals 3. Doon naman sa 2-year program, ano yung advantage? 3 years PGWP, mas marami lang kayong kailangan pakita financially lalo na kung you are a family. Kasi ang trend ngayon, tinitignan ni visa officer kung entire family kayo, may pera pa ba talaga for the second year. So yun lang yung on top of that, both strategies would give you PGWP naman po.
Yeah, yun nga. Yun yung bagong updates ngayon. The good thing, meron tayong resident license immigration consultant na mapagtatanungan dito sa live session natin. Ayan. So, eto naman kay Joy Belga Reyes. My relative lived in Alberta. Is it okay po if I enroll in Toronto? I don't think anything wrong.
Wala, hindi naman po siya sapilitan. Si Canada po hindi siya yung sapilitan na kung saan yung kamag-anak mo, dun ka lang. If you're talking about your sponsor residing in a different province, meron nga kami sponsor residing in a different country. So,
Yes.
wala pong problema.
Ayun. Tsaka marami po kaming mga kliyente na walang kamag-anak dito.
Yes.
The first time na pumunta ng Canada, wala silang pinsan, wala sa yun. So, hindi hindrance kahit saan ka mag-aral. Okay. Kay Sheena May Marquez Limpangog. What program po has the least number of subjects per sem? And usually, how many subjects usually po? Ayan. Okay, for you.
No, para-parehas lang naman tayo halos ng program outline. No? Siguro kagaya naisip lang nila kasi, ang pasok niyo po pala sa school, by the way, hindi po full weeks. Hindi yan buong Monday to Friday. Could be 2 to 3 days, 3 to 5 hours lang. So not to worry. May mga nagtatanong din kasi, mahirap ba? May bumabagsak ba? Or mahihirapan pa kami ipasa. So far, bihira naman po. Mapera na lang hindi mo talaga pasukan. Okay? Tsaka konti na nga lang yung time na ipag-aaral mo in 1 week, which is in 2 to 3 days and could be 3 to 5 hours. Ipasa na natin. Kayang-kaya nyo yan.
Yes.
I think ang advantage ng Niagara College Toronto compared to other schools, yung flexibility ng schedule, I think mas kung if I were to do it again to study, maganda yung flexibility ng schedule versus yung ibang schools na bombarded ka talaga. Yun yung I think one of the strongest points for choosing Niagara College Toronto, yung flexibility ng schedule.
Yeah.
Yung
And
number of subjects kasi halos pantay-pantay naman lahat ng schools niyan eh. Pero yung flexibility, it would depend on the school itself.
tsaka bro, just to add lang din, hindi po siya yung class size niya ganun kadami sa isang class. More on limited lang sila, I think. 30 to 40 was discussed before. Is nakafocus yung teacher, no, yung instructor for every time that they have class.
Yeah,
And,
tsaka para talaga siyang professional school.
yes, para nga siyang office nung pumunta kami.
Yeah.
hindi siya typical school yung ambience niya.
Hindi
Yung
siya
pagpasok
campus
mo,
setup, office
oo,
setup yung feeling.
Kasi
yun.
katabi mo lahat ng business establishment, no?
Yes.
Nasa center tayo. Parang dito sa atin, para ma-picture ninyo, para kayong nasa Makati area or sa BGC. Ganun po ang setup
Yes.
ng ating campus. So, technically, kagaya ng iba na nag-iisip na, naku, baka hindi agad makakahanap ng work. Paglabas mo po ng eskwelahan, yan ang mga coffee shops, ayan ang mga restaurants. Meron nga ako, Nick, ito, I just want to share. May isa kong student, nag-start na, that was last year ng September. Nag-ask lang siya to see the school. And then, nag-message sa akin, nakita na raw niya para pagpasok niya is alam niya kung paano yung pagpunta. After a few minutes, may work na kaagad. So, ganun ka. Sa Tim Hortons, nagkape siguro na labigan ng konti, nagtanong, and then na-hire na.
Yun.
Wow.
Yung hiring kasi doon sa Toronto, even all over Canada, kasi pwedeng on the spot eh. No? Hindi kasi tipo sa atin magsubmit ng resume. I mean, of course, aside from those higher position na jobs, no? Pero yung mga jobs sa department store, sa supermarket, sa Tim Hortons, pwede kasi on the spot eh. Na pag nakita mo we are hiring, then you can just, hey, I'm interested to, and then pag nagustuhan ka, boom. Ganun.
Isa rin yung kung i-ask no, kay Kuya Mikmik kasi marami ding nagtatanong, ano ba yung mga job opportunities para sa mga international student? Diba? Kasi yung iba, they're manager here, they're expecting once they come to Canada, they can be a manager din kaagad or they can be an engineer or stuff like that.
So, with regulated professions, it's not very straightforward na kung engineer ka, doctor ka, pag landing mo, yun agad trabaho mo. Kasi there is regulation when it comes to such professions. What we always tell people is be realistic. Kahit na vice president ka pa kung saan ka nanggaling, you're coming to a country where you have zero experience, so you cannot. Pwede kasing kunyari sabihin natin na vice president ka ng isang kumpanya. Malay ba nila kung yung kumpanya na yun malaki, magaling, or baka naman nanay, tatay mo tsaka kuya mo lang yung kasama sa kumpanya, vice president ka. So they cannot gauge your performance until you start. May mga siniswerte po pagdating assistant manager agad. Yung iba naman landing their own profession, pero we also have to be realistic na may halong swerte ito. Pagdating nyo dito, minsan kasi yung mga sobrang taas na ng posisyon, medyo, ano ba yung term ko yan, Nikki? May ere na eh. Yung feeling nila lagi sila yung boss. So, syempre, if you have that personality problem, attitude, hindi rin kayo i-hire basta-basta ng company. Ang kailangan kasi nila makita dito yung adaptability tsaka yung may term ko yan, Nikki, yung blends well with the team. Yun.
Yes. Kumaga, they need to see muna your real skill versus what you put in your resume.
Yeah, that's true.
Kasi
marami naman nag-excel once na nakapasok na ng kumpanya. Pag nakita na yung performance mo, then they get up to see your work ethics and everything. Tapos doon na nagkakaroon ng open discussion na ano ulit ginagawa mo doon sa home country mo? Ganito ka pala. So baka pwedeng ito na yung maging position mo. So many times it has happened in the past. It happened to me personally. So, nagsimula ako tech support nung fresh grad. Di naman sa pagmamayabang, within the same year 3 times ako na-promote kasi lagi kong Siyempre, todo sipag, and then I always say na, ito yung ginagawa ko dati, ganyan, ganon. So, yung willingness ninyo na magsimula kung saan mang opportunity meron, hindi yung shooting very high agad.
Yes.
Yun.
Ano lang din, we just need something to start with. Kasi nga alam
Yes.
natin, pagpunta natin dito, puro palabas kasi ng pera yun eh. No? Ako din personal experiences, pagdating ko dito as an open work permit, kasi yung wife ko yung student, pagka the next day, pumunta lang ako, kinuha ko yung SIN, after kumuha ko yung SIN ko, kasi you're only allowed to work pag may SIN ka na. Ito yung
Yes.
social insurance number. Parang TIN number sa atin. No. Same day, pagkakuha ng SIN, pumunta ako sa isang agency, may work available ba? So meron warehouse associate, taga-buhat, yun. Kumbaga IT yung background ko, taga-buhat ako ng ano. Pero okay lang, something to start with kasi I need to gain Canadian experience. No? And after that, yun nga, people here has like 2 to 3 jobs. Then nagtatrabaho din ako sa isang as a grilled cook, taga-barbecue. No, and aside from that, so while nagtatrabaho ka, naghahanap ka pa rin ng work na related sa skill mo. No? So after 6 months, nakakuha ako ng work as a data encoder. And tulad ni Kuya Mikmik, within the year, pag nakita nila yung skills mo, and then I was promoted as a database analyst. So parang ganun lang din. Ganun yung pathway natin that we just need to show them na totoo yung sinulat natin sa resume natin. No?
Yes.
And wag tayong mamili muna. Kasi nga, yung pride natin na supervisor, manager, ano ako sa Pilipinas, pagpasok ko may kape na. Pagdating dito, talagang mapapaiyak ka, marirealize mo na kahit ano man yung background natin sa Pilipinas, pagdating dito, pantay lahat.
It's possible to get that job. It's possible naman. Pero be realistic first kasi it doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah, that's one advice na lagi ko rin sinasabi sa mga student because some of them, they're really expecting the pagdating dyan is mga grand job na kaagad. So we need to tell them the reality in the first place para hindi rin masyadong mag-expect na kagaya ng in-explain ninyo. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so kailangan, unang-una, open-minded kayo. No? So whatever comes, kung ano yung inyong madatnan dyan, you have to work it out kung ano yung opportunities na meron kayo. But ang maganda dyan is kahit pasabihin na natin na medyo hindi yan yung mga trabahong ginagawa ninyo dito sa Pilipinas, you're going to earn dollar. Okay? So kahit dito sa Pilipinas in a white-collar job, hindi nyo na po kikitain yung mga part-time nyo na kikitain dyan po sa Canada dito sa atin.
And just Miss May, just to add lang, no, sa lahat din ng mga kababayan nating may relatives na pumunta dito sa Canada, don't expect na makapagpadala din sila agad ng pera sa Pilipinas, lalo na, ay, nag-Canada na, pwede bang pahingi ng ano, pang ganito, pang ganon. Don't expect po. Talagang dollars din po yung gastos.
Tama.
Yung 20 hours po na binibigay sa students for work, hindi kasya lang po yan para sa day-to-day life nila. Pangbayad sa ano. Don't expect din na mabigyan kayo ng 20 hours. Sa lahat ng mga students, ito, real talk to, hindi every week may 20 hours kayo. Siguro because of schedule, may hindi nagko-conflict, or yung employer niyo mismo, kung part-time kayo, what if 10 hours na yung bibigay sa'yo sa Tim Hortons or sa McDonald's? Hindi niyo pwedeng pilitin, bigyan mo ako 20 hours kasi kailangan ko, kasi I should have at least $300 for this week. No? So yun lang, just a real talk lang. So ang dami na nating comments, basahin muna natin. Pag walang relative sa Canada, may hirapan po ba makapasa? Ayan. Wala po. Ang dami po namin
Nakapasa sa school, nakapasa sa visa.
Yes. Wala po effect yun.
So, hindi mandatory na may kamag-anak. Minsan nga, pag may kamag-anak pa, it can sometimes work to your disadvantage. So, hindi po siya main driving factor. May impact ba yung may kamag-anak sa Canada? Pag provincial nomination, may possibility may impact siya positively. But for study permit application, wala po.
Bro, ibigay mo example, bro, na yung lahat ng pamilya na nandito na, siya na lang yung naiwan sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, marami po kami mga students na nung na-PR yung mga family, overage na sila. And eventually down the line, after a few years na hindi kasama, naisipan din mag-aral dito. So, ito yung one of those ito yung mga cases na very challenging kasi paano nyo papatunayan na may home ties pa din sa Philippines kung lahat ng kamag-anak nasa Canada na. So, yun yung mga cases na in that instance, yung may kamag-anak, mas disadvantage pa sa application. But not all the time.
Ayan. At saka, nandito na yung student na yun.
Oh,
Natulungan
yes.
niya.
I think yung dalawa pag-graduate na actually kasi nag-contact na sa atin for PGWP and PR.
So, yun din. Aside sa student, you can always contact us sa PGWP, sa extension, even sa PR. Pathway ninyo. Yun yung services na, siyempre, hindi nyo makuha sa ibang agency kasi nga, tatawag na naman kayo nasa sa Pilipinas, which is kami, nandito lang kami. So,
Saka hindi nila alam. Doon na tayo sa totoo, hindi nila alam. Kasi kung alam nila, ba't wala sila dito?
Hindi na discuss sa seminar.
Yun nga.
So ito, may replay po ba ito? Nahuli po kasi ako. Katatapos lang ng work kay Randy. Randy, it is recorded. You can do naman to sa YouTube at sa Facebook ng Sun-Cor. Okay, ito naman. Kay Marian Venice Torres. Kailangan po ba ng IELTS? Kung hindi, pa po college graduate. Ito yung K-12 with graduate po with MOI po. Ayun. Miss May, this is for you.
Ano po? Sorry, Nick naman. Sorry naman.
Yun nga, kailangan mo ba ng IELTS po pag undergraduate siya ng college?
No po. Kahit undergraduate po kayo or bachelor degree holder kayo, hindi po na-determine doon yung pagre-required po ng ating English proficiency test such as IELTS. Naka-waive tayo sa lahat ng mga Filipino student. That's a very good thing because sa buong Southeast Asia, mga Pinoy lang po ang binigyan ng ganyang opportunity. Actually, because di ba? Mataas naman talaga yung level natin, sorry, compared doon sa mga ibang di ba? Tagalogin na lang natin.
Siguro na rin yung yung subjects natin is more on English sa elementary, high school, and sa college din. Di ba? So yun, nawala siya. Siguro, Miss May, siguro ang lang dito is SCH, graduate po siya. Ang requirement po kasi sa Niagara College Toronto is at least nakapag second year college po kayo.
Nagtatanong ng MOI, yung Medium of English Instruction, hinihingi kasi ng ibang school yan, yung English Certificate. We don't require that as well.
Yes,
po.
wala na pong MOI sa NCT, Niagara College Toronto. So guys, wag po kayong malito again. Dalawa po yung campus, different po sila. Niagara College, the main campus, nandun po lahat ng mga health-related programs. No? Sa Niagara College Toronto, ito lang po yung programs na offered again. Meron tayong for mga undergraduate or even the graduate people can also take undergraduate diploma, business general, business accounting, business sales and marketing, computer programming. Ito yung mga 2 years po nila with 3 years PGWP po yun. Ito yung mga graduate certificate. Graduate certificate, you need to have a degree in order for you to get these programs. Yung tatlong 1-year program, yung hospitality and tourism management, human resource management, at saka International Business Management. Yun lang po yung offer ng Niagara College Toronto. Wala po tayo, yung mga health-related programs, andun po siya available sa main campus dito sa Niagara College, sa Welland at saka sa On the Lake. If you need help about the health-related program, just reach out to Sun-Cor and then we will try our best to help you out. Ayan.
Tsaka yung mga programs ng Niagara College Toronto, this is, I think, catered to the needs of the city itself.
Yes.
So, kung ito yung mga inaaral ninyo, then most likely ito din yung mga trabahong in demand sa Toronto City itself.
Nag-focus yung mga yung NCT, yung Niagara Toronto sa needs ng mismong Toronto. No? Hindi lang sila basta-basta mag-offer ng program na basta lang maka-offer. They always think na yun nga, kung anong kailangan ng area ng Toronto, yun doon natin i-maximize natin yung programs natin. Ayun. And Miss May, ako lang, quick question lang. Are you offering this to mix ba yung natin with local and international yung klase nila? Or purely international yung natin?
About that? Yes, mix tayo.
Okay. So, at least alam nila na meron makakakuha din tayo ng tawag ito, yung culture diversity ng
immersion,
school.
yes.
Oo,
of course. Kailangan natin yung diversity.
Yun. Ito kay ano. Ano bang ibig sabihin daw ng kay Ju yon? Ibig sabihin ng continuing studies.
Siguro yan yung 1+1.
Yes. Ito yung 1+1 again na sinasabi ni Miss May na after you finish the one program, hindi po gano'n na pagka-graduate mo, doon ka lang mag-apply. No, before you finish the first program, you need to apply for it na. Kasi nga, sa visa side, you need to apply for a visa extension.
Yes.
And if you need help, andito po si QMIC again sa visa extension.
Yeah.
Madali
Ang
na naman siya.
naman dyan, Nix, no, sa 1+1, lalong-lalo na kung another program, of course, yung iyong second program. Di ba, in a sense na nagkakaroon sila ng double qualification that could give more advantage na in the future
Yes.
to have much better career opportunities. Like, for example, international business management kayo in your first year, and then you decided to go for it, to continue your study or to have the 1+1 or the extension, and then you apply for human resources management. So imagine ninyo, meron kayong qualification ng human resources and you have the international business management. And with the human resources itself, meron niyang kasama na field placement para siyang co-op internship na 300 hours. So that could give an
Wow.
opportunity na din to do networking to make Canadian employers and magkaroon kaagad kayo ng solid work after your study. And length ng study became 2 years, then up to 3 years, then a PGWP.
Okay, thank you very much. Ito, shoutout kay Miss Valerie Joy Santiago Balinas. Ito yung ano natin, regular viewer natin, bro. Hi
Hello
mga
po.
kuya and Miss Maria. Just want to ask po regarding intakes ng program. Sa Niagara College, Toronto po ba, for 2 years diploma program, yung January intake is dire-diretso po ba yun? Or like January to August yung first year, then September to April yung second year? Or may 4 months break po in between? Thank you po.
Yeah, with the 4 months break. Because ang 1 year study is only 8 months. Okay, so you have the 4 months break per year po.
And kung 2 years yung program niyo po, double check lang kami kung January, yung break, saan yung break mapupunta niyan? Kung yung 2 years na program, kung January intake siya, kailan yung break niyan usually?
So yung September to December, yun yung nagiging break ng
Yeah.
mga kasi January ulit yung next pasok nila. So yung 4 months break for international students, as this is a scheduled break, pwede po kayo todo, ano ba yung term doon? Todo hayahay sa trabaho na, todo bigay sa work
And work
na,
full time.
or double job, triple job,
Yes.
kayo
Para
bahala.
mag-ipon para sa second year niyo.
Oo, ganun yung ginagawa ng mga estudyante normally sa mga
Lalo
2-year
na kung
program.
may partner kayong OWP. Talagang makakaipon kayo for the second year na tuition fee. Yan. So, ito kay May Ams. Hi, ma'am. May. Ask ko lang po, makakahabol po ba ako sa September 2022 intake? May LOA na po ako sa Niagara noong December 2021 pero di ako nakapagbayad dahil may kinukonsider pa po ako.
Pwede pa po. We're still open for September 2022 intake, but malapit nang matapos at maubos ang seat. So all you need to do is apply through Sun-Cor. If
Yes.
you had an existing application last year, expired na yan. So you can have a new application.
Yes.
Hindi na po siya magiging problem pa.
Yeah. So once again, through Sun-Cor, you can avail up to 2,500 scholarship grant from Niagara College Toronto, plus meron pang $500 cashback from Sun-Cor once your visa got approved. So yun, saan ka pa? Dito na tayo, nakatipid ka na, kumita ka pa from Sun-Cor as well.
Correct.
Yan. So another question here from Giprida Ido. Can I ask, is it acceptable to declare my partner as a common law, even though I am still legally married with legal husband? Because we plan to apply with our son, 10 years old, and I will be the applicant and he will be the OWP. Just asking po.
So it depends kung gano'n na kayo katagal din nagsama ng asawa ninyo, legal partner ninyo. It depends gaano kayo nagkasama na ng inyong common law partner. So there are number of proofs required na genuine yung relationship nyo with your current partner, and those things should be met before you apply.
Yeah. Saka hindi naman hadlang na naging failure yung first marriage nyo. Tapos
Yes.
tayo ng pangalawang chance.
Yes.
No. Pero yun nga, sabi nga, maybe you can also check with a legal, yung lawyer. Kasi nga, di ba bro, may instance din na nakita na lang naging successful ka dito sa Canada, tapos bigla mong dinala yung anak nyo, tapos hindi ka nagpaalam.
Depende kasi kung kanino yung anak, kung sa common law ba o sa asawa.
Yes.
So,
sa asawa,
yan.
kailangan pa rin may approval, lalo pag minor yung bata.
Yes.
Yun. Ito, bro. Hi po mga kuya. Saan po pwede mag-message sa Sun-Cor for assistance? Plan na po mag-start mag-ayos ng requirement this year. Uy, ayan. Ito lo, basically,
Go na.
just email us at apply@sun-core.com. You can add me up, Kuya Nikki. And you can also visit our Facebook page, Sun-Core Unlimited. Nandun po, you can send us a message to our and also sa website po din namin, www.sun-core.com. Yeah, you can also book consultation there, and you can also message me through my WhatsApp. Like I said, yung number po nandun sa WhatsApp is the direct number to me. Hindi po yan sa isang sa
Siya
ibang
phone operator. Diretso kay Kuya Nico yun.
Diretso po yun sa akin. Yun. Umuulan yung comments natin, bro. Thank you guys. Ito bro. Ito yung typical question din, no? Kay Maricel Bahandi Akab Avila. Pag mag-apply po ba ako ng student visa inside Canada na naka-tourist visa, kailangan po ba akong umuwi sa Pilipinas?
So, meron po, kung kayo ay nasa loob na ng Canada, meron pong tinatawag na application to extend or change status. So, dito po nangyayari yung mga ganitong bagay. Kailangan pa ba umuwi? Most of the time, hindi na. So, ako personally, dapat ganito yung gagawin ko noon. Kaso, syempre yung business namin, hindi naman namin biglang tatalikudan. Umuwi muna kami. Pero for other people na hindi kailangan gusto magstay na dito, I highly encourage you check canada.ca website, ncic.gc.ca na website para makita ninyo yung mga steps.
Yes. Okay. Kay Kyle Sandra, how much po yung course deposit if meron? Yan, for you, Miss May.
Ang deposit po is depende. Kung gusto niyo pong magbayad ng ating half ng 1 year, then you can pay. It's about 8,000 for 21.10 something. O, di ba, sa Olado.
Wow, memorize.
May 0.10 pa. Kung kayo po ay magbabayad lang din ng 3,000, that is okay. Pwede kayo magbayad ng 3,000 CAD. But you have to remember na bago kayo mag-start ng class, once you get the visa, to settle yung remaining balance po sa 8,000. So kung nagbayad ng 3,000, magkano yung remaining balance 5,000? At least 1 month before the start of the class. Otherwise, hindi kayo makakakuha ng timetable at hindi kayo makaka-start ng klase. Policy po yan ng school.
Yeah, tsaka we encourage talaga to pay the full year, no? Lalo na sa Niagara College, Toronto. Kasi nga, may $500 silang discount binibigay. 500 is a very big amount na po yun.
Yes.
Kaya
2,000 pa.
1 month rent na po yun. Yun. So, guys, yun nga, before you engage talaga regarding study visa, you need to be financially ready. Kasi dito po walang promissory note pag finals na pwede po bang next week na po ako magbayad. Wala pong ganun dito. No. You need to pay for example yung second sem. You need to start paying the second sem before the first sem ends. Ganun po dito, hindi po yung pag-end ng first sem, doon na ako magbabayad, mag-enroll ako ulit. No, it doesn't work like that. So, dito ahead of time ka dapat magbayad. No. They don't care if international ka man or local, but at least you need to be updated. At the same time, if may concern kayo about sa payment, they always have the international department. You can reach out to the school ahead of time. Huwag po natin lapitan sila kung kailan na po yung deadline, doon lang tayo lalapit. Kung alam natin may problema tayo, yung school naman is very supportive din naman and will give you options. Basta let them know ahead of time, lalo na yung school services No?
Yes.
It will really guide you. Ayun. Ito kay Eric Valerio, uwi po kami sa May to complete docs. Kailan po next intake? So, meron tayong, tulad sabi ni Miss May, January, September at saka May every year. So, kung
Kung hindi
kaya
siya
pa
ng May, baka
September,
hindi na umabot ng September, Nick. So, ano yan? Probably 2023 ng January na.
yeah. Kung single applicant ka, the
Mabilis
latest
lang.
you can lodge for September is nasa June, no?
June.
Actually, Miss May, meron nga kaming nilodge sa other schools din na 30 days lang, no? Regular stream.
Mm-mm.
Yung fastest approval natin 14 days pero
Yeah.
single
Regular stream yun,
applicant
hindi
yun.
siya SDS to. Nagkaka-effect lang talaga pag family siya or may OWP ka. Pero kung kayang i-push, like said Eric, we will help you out i-push natin. Kasi kung hindi kaya, hindi magpa-defer tayo sa next intake. Importante is na-try natin mag-lodge. No? And if all
And may
documents are
slot na.
prepared already. Okay. Next, si Ron. May co-op po ba ang hospitality management na 1 year? Ang term na sinabi ni Miss May is field placement. No? Field placement is different from co-op. No, other school they just interchange that one, but the definition of field placement is more on ongoing ka pa rin yung class mo sa school, pero may certain hours kang naka-duty ka sa isang naka-immerse ka sa isang company.
Yep.
Yung other school naman kasi pag sinabing co-op, isang buong sem naka-co-op ka lang.
Totoo. It's like internship, if I may say.
Yes, yun, internship, parang OJT. No, pero yun nga, in field placement yung term nila na, yun nga. Kasi yung 1 year, sobrang bilis lang nun. No, hindi mo akalain, natatapos ka na. Pero yun nga, yung kagandahan nito, may field placement sila para ma-feel mo talaga kung ano yung the real world sa program na kinuha mo. Ayan. Si Elaine Barrientos Matic. Good evening mga kuyas. If 40 plus years old, ano ba ang probability to get PR after studying in Canada?
Yes, may chance naman. It's not the end of the world if you're in your 40s. Pinakamatanda yata natin na PR 52. So there's chance, but you also have to know within yourself, do you have the credentials to make it work? Kung above 40s kayo tapos ayaw nyo pang mag-practice ng English and everything, syempre. But if you put in the work, you prepare properly, there's chance naman po. Marami naman pong in their 40s din na na-PPR.
Ang ganda dito sa Canada, like what you said, Mick, is it's either point system or employer-driven yung PR pathway. No? Kung medyo may edad na tayo.
Very interesting no, Nick, sorry. So kung ano yung pinaka-maximum age for them to be able to apply for PR?
So,
wala.
Yung CRS kasi, kung sa express entry papatap, pag hit mo ng 45, zero na yung points mo. Pero however, kung mababawi mo naman sa English, work experience, or kung best case scenario, marunong ka ng French, bawi pa siya. Or kung hindi naman doon, may mga provincial nomination programs din kasi na malaki yung chance. So, case-to-case basis din po.
Ito bro, ito na rin yung chance natin magsabi na they always said na, kuya, marami po nagsabi kasi yung cost of living dyan sa Toronto, mahal, mahirap ma-PR, tapos very crowded na. Ito yung mga sinasabi ng mga natin, kaya ayaw nilang piliin yung Toronto o yung Ontario, which is wala pong katotohanan. Kasi
Actually, Kuya Nikki, dahil nagsasabi niya pero di pa nakapunta ng Toronto eh.
Oo yan. Tsaka ako lagi ko sinasabi, ano yan eh, parang imagine ninyo, kung ang isipin ninyo ay cost of living compared sa city and outside the city, natural, talagang mas mataas ang cost of living sa city. But ang take ko dyan, job opportunities. Outside the city, konti. In the city, you can maximize your job opportunities. So how about that? Mura nga ang cost of living mo doon sa hindi sa kasing city ng Toronto, wala naman masyadong trabaho at wala ka rin kita. Nandito ka naman sa city na, of course, medyo expensive ng konti, but you can manage at probably magkikita ka pa ng medyo above dun sa ina-expect mo because maraming job opportunity. So, it's entirely up to you. Paano mo siya gawin?
Think of it parang Makati, example lang to Makati and Batangas. No?
Correct.
What kind of jobs that Batangas can offer versus Makati can offer? Alam naman natin lahat ng mga corporatista nandun sa Makati, di ba? Or sa BGC,
Yeah.
di ba? Versus sa Batangas, nandun yung mga factory. Nandun yung
May,
mga
yung
ano
Batangas Lomi, andun, pero
Sorry.
so
Provincial
yun nga,
rate.
yung cost of living doon mura sa Batangas. Pero
yes.
yung mga high-paying jobs naman or for corporate work na gusto mo, nandito naman sa
Correct.
Toronto. Pero yung nga, yung cost of living, kahit Batangas ka man o Makati, if you don't change your lifestyle, no,
Same.
same
Yeah.
pa rin siya.
Ganun pa din. Kung magastos ka either way, wala ka pa rin pera in the end.
Eh, doon ka na rin sa lugar na may kita ka. At least may gagastusin ka. Di ba? Kasi tumagastos ka na, wala ka pang trabaho, di wala ka rin gagastusin.
At saka,
Diba?
isa din yun, when we say competition, kahit saan may competition.
Totoo yan.
Even nga sa Tim Hortons na trabaho, may competition eh.
Oo,
Even
may politika din.
sa province, may competition. Lalo na yung mga mamaliit na province. No?
Correct.
If it's a small province, if you put a lot of students over there, magipag-compete ka sa local din na nandun. Diba? So, what kind of job opportunities na meron ka doon?
Totoo.
Ano yung competition mas ano? Dito kasi sa Toronto, sobrang dami. Just imagine, more than 1,000 restaurants.
Correct.
Oo. Diba?
Tsaka yung exposure nila, no?
Yes.
Exposure, networking, yan, kailangan nyo yan in the future. Hindi kayo po pwedeng mag-settle in a place na hindi kayo magkakaroon ng ganito kagandang exposure. Because at the end of the day, you need to have a much better or mas solid na career opportunity once you finish your
Saka
study.
yung pag-prepare po is based po yan sa profile. Wala po yun sa probinsya. No,
Yes.
kasi kung madaling ma-PR sa probinsya na yon, nandun na lahat nag-apply, 'di ba? Kasi nga po, for example, kami ni Miss May mag-apply kami dito sa Alberta, no, kung nasan si Kuya Mikmik. It doesn't mean kung na-PR si Miss May, mapi-PR din ako.
Yeah.
No, vice versa, it doesn't mean kung ma-PR ako, mapi-PR din si Miss kasi magkaiba kami ng background, magkaiba kami ng skills, magkaiba kami ng age, no, mas bata si Miss May, mas matanda ako, syempre. Magkaiba kami ng English score, 'di ba? At saka yun nga, mayroong mga provincial nominee program yung Alberta na kailangan nila ng accountant. Ako nasa IT ako, 'di ba? So, kailangan sa Ontario kailangan nila ng IT. So, di naman ibig sabihin kung nasa Ontario ako, hindi ako pwedeng mag-apply doon sa province ng Alberta. Tama ba, bro?
May mga estudyante tayo, Kuya Nicky, na graduate ng ibang probinsya tapos nakahanap ng opportunity sa ibang probinsya.
Yes.
So, yun yung beauty ng PGWP.
Yun. Ayun. Eto, kay Sean Yellow. Pag na-refuse ba ng student visa, okay lang mag-apply na lang ng visitor visa?
It depends. Ano ba yung purpose ninyo? Kung gusto niyo lang talaga makatungtong ng Canada, depende kasi sa reason ninyo eh. Kung na-refuse ng study, pwede naman mag-reapply. Yung iba naman, na-refuse mag-study, nag-apply ng tourist. Is it possible? Yes, we did it. Pwede din naman to. But again, you have to present your reason why, what's your plan? Why do you want to do so?
Yes.
Pero pwede po siya.
Ang gagandahan po dito sa Canada, ayun, may estudyante tayo si Paul. Shout out kay Paulo, ayun, nasa likod ko. Kagandahan kasi dito sa Canada, pag na-refuse ka, kahit the next day, the next week, pwede ka mag-reapply. No? Wala pong limit yung application ng study visa. Hindi tulad sa US na pag na-refuse ka, you need to wait 6 months to reapply. Marami na po tayong mga DIYers na na-refuse nung una, pangalawa, but the third, the fourth time na-approve. No? So, wala pong limit. No? Kaya sabi namin, kung na-refuse man ka once, huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. No? Nandito yung community, yung Study Permit Canada DIYPH, you can post kung ano yung naging refusal mo, you can get information. But like I said, kung refuse ka, medyo kailangan critical talaga, you need to be careful, no, to address those critical points. Ayan. Nandyan si Kuya Mikmik din. So kay Rizial Agabon Pons, no, meron po bang bayad yung consultation? So sa akin, regarding sa school, free lang po. You can book a consultation doon sa namin website, sa sun-core.com or sa Facebook page namin. It's a 15-minute free consultation with Kuya Nikki regarding sa school. But with regards to immigration, meron pong consultation, one-on-one consultation with Kuya Mikmik. It's $150 po yung 1 hour. But if you will avail the full visa assistance with Kuya Mikmik, deductible na po yun.
Yes.
Ayun.
Lagi kasi nating sinasabi, willing ka nang gumastos ng $30,000,
Titipidin mo.
titipidin mo yung $150 para malaman lang kung tama ba yung gagawin mo o hindi.
Yes. Kasi nga, marami kasi mag-o-open na pathway. Baka naman merong ibang pathway pa rather than student.
I think
Yun yung
siguro
sinasabi ni-
almost every week, Kuya Nikki, may mga nagko-consult na willing na mag-aral only to find out there's a better option for them.
Yes. Ayun. Okay ka pa ba, Miss May?
Okay naman. Okay naman.
May energy pa.
Meron kay Karen Lagat. Hello po mga kuyas. Question lang po. Meron po bang chance na ma-approve si CLP kahit na we're just turning 3 years this October? Planning to lodge kasi hopefully next year.
So yung common law partner relationship, basta meron kayong 12 straight months of cohabitation. 3 years actually, matagal na siya. But again, it's always about documentation. How can you prove na genuine yung relationship ninyo? Madami kasing documents na pwedeng pakita on top of pictures na to prove that it's genuine. And of course, can you afford to apply together? That's also one concern. Pwede po kasing ma-apply yung estudyante, ma-deny yung partner kung sabay nag-apply. So, depende din po talaga on your financial capacity din.
Thank you. Bro, how much po yung assistance ng Sun-Cor? Like I said, pag hindi nyo kaya po mag-DIY, we offer the LOA for free lang po. Libre lang po yung LOA ng Sun-Cor. We will cover the IELTS, we will cover the application fee, we will help you process, we will get you the LOA, and then once you get the LOA, you have two options. Pwede po kayo mag-DIY or you can get the full visa assistance with Sun-Cor in partnership with Kuya Mikmik. Kuya Mikmik's immigration agency. So once again, Sun-Cor is an international education agency in partnership with Kuya Mikmik's immigration agency. Ano po natin, kasi nagtatanong, yung CCIC po ba at saka Sun-Cor mag-ibang company? We are sister company, brother para, kasi lalaki tayo. Sila lang po nagpa-process ng visa na side. How much? Yung processing fee po ng Sun-Cor, pag hindi nyo kaya mag-DIY, it's very
reasonable.
It's only 2,000 Canadian dollars sa student, so roughly that's 80,000 pesos. Tapos, each dependent is 500 Canadian or roughly 20,000 pesos, each dependent. But what can you get with Sun-Cor? Like I told you guys, we will help you find a cheaper school like Niagara College, Toronto, and we will help you hook up with the scholarship worth 2,500. Plus, meron pa kayong cashback na 500 Canadian dollars from Sun-Cor for September 2022. Kaya nga, kaya pa po, may time pa po tayo. Please reach out. You can always email Sun-Cor if you are interested at apply@sun-cor.com.
Tsaka siguro, Kuya Nikki, just to add, yung iba kasi talaga tinitipid yung sa application. May dahilan po bakit yung iba sobrang mura. Yung isa lumapit sa akin, nabigyan siya ng 5-year ban kasi yung agency nga niya mura. Nung inimbestigahan ko, then syempre, kumusta naman, ano naman, hindi legitimate. So, syempre, yung mga ganong bagay, you are also risking your application if you're entrusting it to somebody who is not really qualified to do it.
Daming bro eh.
Daming vlogger, YouTuber, syempre, sayaw dito, sayaw doon, pero at the end of the day, it's the legalities that would always prevail in terms of your application.
Tsaka bro, dumadami na rin yung na-refuse na OWP because mali yung pagka-apply ng agency.
Yes, napakadami na rin ito. So, yun nga, there's always, kumbaga parang sila, sa private school, public school, there's always a reason why the price is too good to be true.
Yes.
Yun na lang. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Ayun. Ito bro, itong pinakasikat na question. Paano po ba
Kuya Nicky po ang may hawak ng susi sa aking puso.
Ayun. Actually, si Kuya Mikmik, may consultation the whole day. So we're talking around 30 people in one day. And yung oras po is 24 hours lang po sa isang araw. Ginagawang 30 hours ni Kuya Mikmik yan.
Ayun nga.
As much as possible, gusto
Nata na ba sa
namin
ibag?
talagang hands-on po talaga kami. No,
Totoo yan, Nick. Because I don't know, sometimes I message him because it's always very important. Parang hindi kita makontakt that time. Ako, ang Lolo Mikmik mo is super busy. It's not even seeing my message.
Minsan nga nakikita ko sa nakahuli na yung lahat bago ko
Tapos na. Nasagot na.
Yun yan. Basta pag may mga urgent tayo, ang ginagawa ko kasi is tinatawagan ko si Kuya Mikmik. No? Hindi ko siya, kasi nga, we wanted to address.
Very in demand.
Yeah. Tsaka, hindi po minamadali namin yung proseso. There's always a process. Hindi naman porke na nag-sign up kayo, agad kayo mismo. Siyempre may nauna din, di ba? And like always said, minsan nga si Kuya Mikmik, siya na nga nagsasabi na hindi na nakaya kasi nga puno na. No? Other agency kasi, they will just accept. Sige. And then end up, yung communication, mabagal kasi nga, alam mo yun. So,
yung standard of service kasi. Yung standard of service kasi, syempre, we want to maintain yung high approval rates natin. We do not want to, for the sake of money, kunin lahat ng tao. Tapos, syempre, yung statistics natin ng approval rate natin, bababa din. So, kumbaga, kaya nga tayo kinukuha ng tao, ang taas ng approval rating natin. So, that's why we don't want that to be tarnished just because of we want to get more people. But eventually, we can accommodate more people. Antayin lang po natin.
Yes. Lang din, we're really doing our best to make it possible na maging available kami for 24 hours. But for now, syempre, kami po ni Kuya Mikmik is full-time daddies, full-time husband. We always said family first before anything else. But we will do our best talaga to really extend yung time namin to really accommodate everyone. But yun nga, sometimes we miss yung times namin, or minsan kasi yung consultation ko na libre na 15 minutes, minsan umabot ng 30 minutes kasi nga hindi ko naman pwedeng yung umiiyak. Sasabihin, sandali lang kasi time na. Diba?
Yan pa yung sabihin, ate, tigil na yung iyak nyo kasi may kasunod na.
So, yun nga, I really want to take this opportunity din na pag hindi nyo po, pag na-miss ko po yung consultation ko, you can always reach out me sa WhatsApp po para at least later on I can sabihin mo, Kuya Nicky, na na-miss nyo po yung one-on-one ko po. You can always reach out me sa WhatsApp kasi that's the best time that you can, venue to reach me out sa WhatsApp talaga. No? Ayun. Merong dito si Miss Precious Emelda. Hello, Kuya Nicky, kaya pala busy po kayo. Wala kayo. Miss Emelda, sorry, I know you've been calling my number. I'll reach out to you po later. Busy lang talaga, lalo pag Friday. Ito naman.
Friday, si Miss Maria priority natin. Kaya,
if nag-assist po kayo ng how much po. Once again, yung processing fee po ng Sun-Cor is 2,000 Canadian dollars. Ano ba yung included doon? Si Kuya Mikmik mismo ang mag-edit ng SOP. So, wag niyo problemahin.
Sorry. Ito, PR. So, for PR application, it depends on the pathway. Kung anong pathway kayo.
Ayan,
Canadian Experience Class ba? Provincial nomination? Kayo ba ay spousal sponsorship? As an RCIC, we could definitely do almost everything, if not everything in under the realm of Canadian immigration.
Yeah. So, i-flex ko lang to. So, these are the services that we are offering then for Kuya Mikmik and Sun-Cor's partnership. So, we have the LOA assistance for free, settlement package, study permit, open work permit, postgrad work permit, LMIA work permit, visitor's visa, super visa, visa and permit extensions, express entry profile creations, yun nga, PNP, CEC, FSW, FSTW, yung startup or investor program, family sponsorship, no, at saka yung appeals. And hindi pa nalagay namin dito is yung caregiver pathway din. So ang Sun-Cor po hindi lang about student visa. No, we are offering all types of visa. But for now, since yung hype nga ng international student pathway, kasi this is the fastest way to come to Canada, but this is the most expensive nga lang. Ayun. Kaya nga dapat planado lahat. Hindi pwedeng susugal tayo sa isang bagay na hindi tayo sure. Ayun. Going back tayo dun sa ano natin. So, flex ko lang ulit. Guys, sa lahat ng viewers natin, we are talking about Niagara College, Toronto. They're offering 4 undergraduate diploma programs sa mga second year college. Nakapag second year college graduate lang. Second year college at least. At saka yung mga nag-graduate, pwede kayong kumuha ng business general, business accounting, business sales and marketing, and computer programming. Lahat po sila are 2 years program. Eligible kayo for 3 years postgrad work permit after studies. Automatic po ba yung PGWP? You need to apply for it, but it's almost automatic once you apply for it naman. No? Yung graduate certificate, you need to have a degree in order for you to get this. We have the hospitality and tourism management for 1 year, human resource management for 1 year, international business management for 1 year. Ayun. And you can also do 1+1. No? Pwede kayo kumuha ng human resources management and then international business management, or either hospitality tourism, kayo na mag-mix and match for the 1+1, and still you can get up to 3 years PGWP pa rin. So again, in partnership with Niagara College Toronto, we can help you get up to 2,500 entrance scholarship for September 2022 and January 2022 intake. Ayun. Tapos, like I said, we will waive the application fee. We will waive the IELTS. And most of all, pag sa September 2022 kayo kumuha ng LOA, you will get an extra 500 Canadian dollars cashback from Sun-Cor. Ayun. Yun.
Oh, wow. 500 cashback talaga. Sabi nga ni Nick, pang bayad na po ng bahay sa Canada yan.
Yes.
I don't see na nagbibigay ng cashback na 500 ka. Pwede ba
May kilala ka bang agency, Miss May?
So far naman, wala.
Yeah. Kasi nga, kami mismo, ramdam namin yung hinanakit ng mga students. O not hinanakit. Yung pagdating nila dito, ramdam namin na ang gastos talaga. Kasi nga, nadaanan din namin yun. And we wanted to help as much as possible what we get from, ano naman yun, given naman yun na we make commissions from the school. Alam ng lahat yun. Kasi sabi nga, it's too good to be true. Bakit ganon? Bakit hindi nagpapabayad si Sun-Cor? Guys, we get commission from the school. Whatever commission we get, we share it to our clients. Kaya
Yes.
nakikita nyo, mayroon kami mga cashback, mga 500, 200, 100, even referrals din. No? Kasi nga, gusto namin you get something out of, kasi hindi po mura ang international studies. Mahal po talaga. You need to be financially ready talaga. Ayun. Ito kay Miss Karen Lagat. Follow-up question po. Would you advise po ba na sabay kaming mag-apply ng CLP for SP and the OWP? And if ever po, how much po yung safe na PUF ng sponsor namin? We were planning to include my partner po kasi sa sponsorship. Thank you so much, mga kuyas.
So, hindi lang siya pera-pera. There's also home ties. That is part of the application. At siguro for a couple, safe na yung mga $30,000. A little over $30,000 depending on the tuition fee of the school. Yung proof of funds kasi medyo tricky ito kasi saan ba galing yung pera, kailan ba dumating yung pera, nasa inyo pa ba yung pera by the time of the application. Kung sabay kayo, pwede naman, pero palakasin nyo rin sana yung home ties ninyo. Kasi again, maraming mga estudyante, maraming pera, walang home ties, hindi rin na-approve basta-basta.
Yun. Tsaka, hindi lang bro, yung sponsor din kasi, they need to be assessed din. No? Hindi lahat po pwede mag-sponsor.
Maraming willing mag-sponsor na hindi capable. I think yun na lang. Hindi qualified, yes. Madali kasi magsabing, sige, supportahan kita. Pero pag talagang when push comes to shove, magsusupport ba o hindi, that's another story.
Kasi maraming documents kailangan po. Basic example is yung bank statements, liabilities,
Certificate,
they need
yes.
to really expose themselves na they have all the money. Kahit na mawalan sila ng trabaho, they can still support you. No. Ayun. Miss May, this is for you. Kay Hizoli
Yes,
Babet.
insurance daw. Kasama daw ba sa tuition fee? Yes po. Pag nagbayad kayo ng one term ninyo na tuition fee, that includes na yung ating student insurance. It's called Guard Me.
Yan. So,
Guard. Wow.
i-share ko rin sa inyo, no? Once you choose a school, make sure na pag nakita niyo yung tuition fee, ano ang included din sa tuition fee. Kasi nga, minsan, mura yung tuition fee, 12,000, 13,000, pero pag nandun na kayo, ang dami palang on top.
Yung mga add-ons.
Yung insurance mismo, hindi pa pala kasali doon. That's almost $500 to $600 a year. Diba? So, be careful, no? Let's do our part or do our due diligence to check din na hindi porke mura yung tuition fee ng public funded college, we also need to check what are the inclusions. No. So tulad ng sinabi ni Miss May sa tuition fee nila na naka-publish sa website, nandun na po yung tawag ito, yung insurance naka-included na po. Ayun. Ito bro, kay Elaine Barismatic, ano po Kuya Mikmik yung mga usual proof of strong home ties?
Home ties basically, ano ba yung basically in a nutshell, ano ba yung pipigil sa inyo mag-TNT?
Yes.
Yun ang best ng home ties.
Parang
Normally
weekend ka.
home ties, yung home mo, kung may house and lot kayo, may career, may family members, the stronger it is, the better. Kasi nga, at the end of the day, ang laging tanong ni visa officer, uuwi ka ba? Hindi ka ba magti-TNT pag hindi mo na-achieve yung gusto mong end goal?
Ayan.
Yan.
So I guess we almost cover lahat na po. Miss May, salamat po talaga ng marami I know it's Friday evening.
Pero napaka-active ng viewers natin.
Yes.
Lakas talaga ng hatak ni Miss Maria.
Ayan naman. Ang mga kuyas, of course. Very famous ang mga kuyas here in the Philippines.
Don't worry because mga
Around the world, actually.
Yes,
at malapit na po tayong magkita, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. Yan. I'm looking forward, no? We're gonna have our event in Toronto soon with the Kuyas sa ating mga onshore students.
Yes, let's pray for it na everything will be smooth. And Miss May, we will see you here in Canada. And hopefully then we'll see each other then in the Philippines. Because like I said,
they're coming to the Philippines as well.
This July and August po, the Kuyas are gonna be in the Philippines for the first time. We'll be bringing Canada to you guys, closer to you. And hopefully once we come back to Canada, we will also bring you guys with us. No, ang gusto kasi namin ma-educate kayo in person, no. Kasi nga sabi nga namin kayo, it's time to really touch base with our local Filipino din kasi nga
Nick, maybe you can announce then yung mga city where you're gonna be here in July. Hopefully they can tell the relatives.
We will announce it actually within this week. Ma-announce na namin yun. And once again, Miss May, thank you very much. Pag hindi mo pagsasawa, isang message ko lang sa'yo, sagot agad, no?
Yeah, naman. And then, gusto ko kasi sa mga kuya because I really believe in them that, they're really here to help you guys as an international student. That's very important. At the end of the day, hindi lang po pera ang pinag-uusapan natin, no? Yung mga agents natin, dapat genuine din ang kanilang purpose to help you to achieve your goal as an international student. And that's what I like with the Kuyas. Especially, they're giving you the right advice. Lalo na sa pagpili ng mga eskwelahan kung saan kayo mag-aaral. Of course, you should go to a public college like Niagara College. Wala na pong iba. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much everyone na nag-attend sa atin dito sa ating live stream sa mga nasa Facebook Live, and hopefully see you also next time. or
Yes.
in Canada.
Hindi lang to in possession, but it's also real talk about life. Then, going.
Yes.
Once again, Miss May, thank you very much,
So
and
much.
enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Have a good night.
Thank you so
God
much
bless
po.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ayun.
Ayan,
So,
napagod si Miss
another
May sa atin.
successful ano natin. Thank you very much again, Miss May Papa from Niagara
Yes,
College,
Niagara
Toronto.
College, Toronto.
Ayun,
The
shout
only
out sa lahat ng
school.
viewers natin, bro. Thank you very much for joining us with the morning with the Kuyas here. We always do this every Friday morning and tsaka Tuesday morning. So we
Tuesday.
talk about schools, immigration, life, and anything under the sun that can help our kababayan, especially transitioning their life from kahit saan sulok ka man ng mundo,
Yes.
dito sa Canada. Shout out sa tanan mga Bisaya, sa taga Mindanao, taga Visayas, na I hope okay ra mo tanan. Please, kung na may question, you can reach out to me and like, we can talk in Bisaya. And also, shout out din sa mga lahat ng OFW natin, OFW viewers natin.
Yes.
UAE, Saudi, Singapore, Thailand, Taiwan, Hong
US, Hong Kong, Macau.
Macau, yan. Sa lahat po ng OFW po, if you need help po to transition, kahit na just to get an idea, no, how to come here in Canada, please feel free to message Sun-Cor or you can book a consultation with me and then we'll try to do our best to help you out.
Siguro Kuya Nikki, shoutout na rin doon sa mga na-approve natin. UAE, Kuwait,
Yes,
Qatar.
congratulations.
Yung isa nating applicant from Qatar, ang bilis, 20 days lang, approve na si Kuya. So, single applicant. So, yan. Also from our applicants in New Zealand, Australia, and of course, Philippines, congratulations again and thank you for trusting us with your Canadian dreams. Siguro Kuya Nikki, plug na rin natin if you don't have the time to watch our live but you have a few minutes to spare, you could follow Kuya Nikki and myself on TikTok para makita nyo yung mga quick videos kung lalo na kay Kuya Nikki, very hands-on sa mga students natin. Bilib na bilib ako yung same day approval sa kotse. Sabi ko, grabe.
Yeah,
Same
so,
day. On the
yun nga,
spot.
it's not about just study visa. We always help our students. Even hindi namin student, we help them out. We extend our help. Hindi po kailangan maging Sun-Cor ka para tulungan ka. Hindi po kami
Yes.
namimili. Pag lalapit po, tutulungan namin kayo.
Yes.
And
So yun.
as much as possible, no? Ano pa ba? Yun, may mga Bisaya na nagko-comment. Yan, si Miss Ruby Gagang. Ay, salamat Bisaya Day, si Nikki. Yes po, I'm purely 100% Bisdak. I am from Mindanao. I grew up in Iligan City. I finished my study in Iligan City. So yun, Bisayang dako. Proud to represent the Bisaya region. My roots is from Cebu, pero I grew up in Mindanao. Yun. So my wife is also from Bohol, so you know.
Ayan.
Ito, may nag-comment sa Iloilo daw, bro. As much as possible, we want to, pero just to give you an idea, meron yung mga places na pupuntahan po namin.
I think it's accessible to the region, kumbaga.
Yes. Ito po yung sa namin, sa Visayas. I'm just gonna share to you guys. Saan kami pupunta? If you have time, pupunta po kami sa Bohol at saka Cebu. So we're just finalizing the schedule. No, it's a half day to full day event. So but we're gonna be pushing it. Libre lang po, wala pong bayad. This is how one way to pay it forward from your Kuyas. No, alam namin na simple information that can guide you would really help you a lot. So we are offering this one for free. No, and sa Mindanao naman. Sa mga mga kababayan nating taga Mindanao, please watch your Kuyas going to Mindanao or Mindanao tour in Iligan City, Cagayan de Oro, Camiguin, and Davao. So once again, guys, wait lang po kayo ng namin proper announcement for the venue and
Yes.
dates. But these are the cities we're going to do in Mindanao and in Visayas. Sa Manila naman, don't worry mga kababayan nating taga Manila, taga Luzon. We will have our main event in Manila. So expect lang na we'll be there. We'll do the announcement pretty soon.
Pero I think, Kuya Nikki, tama ba? We have over 100 sign-ups per venue.
Yes po, meron na po tayong sign up po. Pero yun nga, is a limited slot po kasi hindi natin alam kung may restriction. That's why we limit it to 100 lang. Pero yun nga, please, we will advance the registration para makita din namin kung ilan talaga lahat. No? Ayun. Ayun, ang dami ng bro. Sabi, kanusta mo madtog Davao? Hopefully this July, no? I think July 30. But like I said, let's wait for the announcement. Ayan, si Miss Ruby from Opol. You can either join the Iligan kasi the Iligan is where the main event is. Ito kasi hometown ko. And please join us dun kasi marami kaming dala, marami kaming surprises, marami kaming scholarships na dala din, no? So, by the way, when we say scholarship, wala pong full visa scholarship pa. It could be a $500, a $100, a $200 scholarship voucher, no? Or
Yes.
cashback. No, hindi po 'yung scholarship na libre mag-aral dito sa Canada. Wala pong libre, no? Ayun. Once again, guys, we really appreciate your time. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes na kaming naka-live.
Thank you for bearing us.
Once again, this is Niagara College, Toronto.
Yeah, Niagara College,
We
Toronto.
represent.
Yeah.
And then, please do reach out to Sun-Cor. You can email us at apply@sun-cor.com. That's the best way for us to, if you really are interested. And if you have any questions, you can book a consultation, a 15-minute consultation sa akin for regarding sa school. And also, if you are interested to get the visa services with Kuya Mikmik, you can visit his website and you can also book a consultation. It's studyworklivemigratecanada.com. That's the official website of Kuya Mikmik. Meron din doon na pwede kayo mag-book ng consultation.
Tapos siguro, Kuya Nikki, public announcement na rin. Kung fully booked na, which is most of the time, you can book and then send us an email so we can internally accommodate your request. Kung emergency yung situation nyo na kunyari 15 days na lang ma-out of status na kayo and other stuff like that, then of course we accommodate yung mga ganung bagay.
Yes.
So you could also send us an email.
Yes. Email talaga is the best din kasi nga documented tayo. And please follow your Kuyas sa TikToks namin. We'll also give you some updates, lalo na si Kuya Mikmik about regarding immigration. Sa akin naman is more on lifestyle. What are the life here in Canada?
Yung mga sa student life, yes.
Yung mga student life dito, how they transform from a student to PGWP to PR, like that. Yun. So marami kaming ganap for the next few weeks kasi nga finals na ng mga students. So we will be siguro sharing you again yung video namin na ginawa namin, what are the do's and don'ts, and in preparation of the graduation, what are the next step. Just wait lang po kayo sa announcement namin, and we'll do also some info session. Si Kuya Mikmik or ako either lilipad sa Alberta or siya lilipad dito sa Ontario. And i-visit namin yung mga campuses like yung Fanshawe, yung Niagara, Mohawk. Yun, i-ano namin yung mga international students din na what to do next after graduation. Kasi yung iba talaga bro, wala pang idea.
Yes. So and that's why we are here. We are here to help.
Wala pang idea what to do next, especially yung may mga dependents, no? No, kasi mayroon pong proper process in how to extend yung mga dependents for PGWP. So once again guys, as much as possible you can get information from other sources. Mas maganda na rin talaga yung tamang tao ang kausap nyo. No, kasi by end of the day, kung anything mangyari, hindi niyo pwedeng sisihin yung pinanood yung video. No, at least kung magkaroon kayo ng consultation, it may cost something but it could really help you a lot to really understand what are your pathways based on your profile sa pagiging permanent residency ninyo.
Yep.
Ayun. So I guess we already covered everything. Once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us in our mornings.
Yep.
Morning with the Kuyas this Friday morning here in Canada. It's April 1st, no? Ang bilis ng panahon. Where did January and February and March?
Oo nga, April na, may snow pa din. Ba yan?
Yeah, April 1st na dito. Time check, it's already 11:11. No? And I think that's it for today. So once again, guys, thank you very much. And once again, my name is Kuya Nikki.
I'm Kuya Mikmik.
And enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless everyone.
Stay safe. Bye-bye.